Test. Can y'all hear us?
Yeah, you hear us now? Have we been talking this entire time with no volume?
That's what it looked like.
I see my levels and shit
Hold
moving.
on. Can you hear me now?
And my mic ain't muted.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Niggas. 1 nigga, 2 nigga, 3 nigga, 4 nigga.
Yeah, they can hear us now.
Oh man, that's you know what? You know what's crazy? I looked at this thing and I wonder what is it wrong, but I was like, no, this right. I ain't did it in 2 weeks. God damn.
Hey,
Man,
wait, look.
Wait, look,
hold on.
Who knows sign language? Tell me what I said. I know the people who listening at home can hear us. Or if they
What's
listen
crazy
live
is,
on the Soldierbyblood station, they can hear us.
What's crazy is our worthy brother.
Oh, damn. Oh, boy, no, this ain't no damn onesie, Mark. It's a shirt, man, but it's a pajama shirt. God, man, no onesie. That's
Mark said you got a damn onesie.
That's the one thing I refuse. First of all, shout out to Improvise. It was either this or I was going to wear my favorite Christmas character, Pootie Tang, to school. I got a Pootie Tang t-shirt, and I was going to wear it to school, but I couldn't find it fast enough.
Tippy time, my Damie.
I forgot what to say, bro. I found it online.
I dressed my son as Kevin.
Kevin
from Home Alone.
Hey,
I rock with that.
But damn, y'all ain't hear much of what we said. We ain't really say too much of nothing. Good thing. But my name is NicoThaGreat.
I'm the Past Master. Hey, everybody.
We do this wonderful thing called poster podcasting.
Yeah.
Meaning rain, sleet, or snow.
We in this hole.
We're going to provide you with some wonderful news, drop a couple of jewels. I'm still trying to locate some motherfucking missing blues clues.
Fuck you, Steve.
That this nigga Steve lost on his way to rehab. Sorry, people that got to listen on the back audio. You had to run that back for the people that didn't hear us for the first time. Why ain't nobody comment? I got people on Twitter watching. And nobody said nothing. It's like when you walk into, you hear about somebody passing. You just ain't nobody told me nothing. Like, I ain't got no text. That means nobody on my phone. Listen, y'all niggas lame. Fuck y'all. I don't care no way.
Shout out to the at-home producer.
Appreciate you.
You know, as I like to call her lately, Peevely Farms.
I'm hollering.
You know, she's Peevely Purina Farms. She is the source of nourishment for our baby. So I call her all of the milk producers.
I'm hollering.
You know, I'm lucky. I am lucky that she has not got to that stage where like she be talking and just randomly start, you know. So luckily we have not got to that stage where she just randomly, you know, lactating everywhere.
I don't never want to see that again. I'll never see milk lactate. Why? Because I'll never have another kid. I deal with y'all babies, kids every day, and guess what? Mr. A's good. I'm good. Especially if I need a real good deterrent, they send me to preschool. I can't do it.
Hey, I'm just saying your goddaughter, you're gonna be like this.
That's cool. By the time she's good enough to leave the crib, it's gonna be like, hey, I done had enough preschool experience. It's like, hey, Lord, if I just need somebody that can use the bathroom or at least tell me you got a boo-boo. Other than that pissing shit does not work for me. Because I'm like, bro, I stood in front of you. Not one time did you mention you had to go pee, bro. You so worried about fucking playing. You ain't told nobody you got to piss. And now we don't got that much clothes in here. Luckily for them, we do got an abundance of clothes that get donated and all type of shit. But it's not for y'all motherfuckers to be pissing and needing to change. No, we gotta.
At a certain age point, you should be ready to roll.
But that's low key. The crazy part is to come to public school, preschool, you have to be potty trained. So we not doing that diaper shit. I'm not gonna. First of all, Mr. A ain't wiping nobody's ass. The kids I take care of ass can wipe on their own. Like the dude said in Big Day, I wipe my own ass. You better, or you gonna have to go home. Because I don't wipe ass. All ass I'm wiping is mine. Ain't nothing worse than wiping somebody's ass and that tissue move or that white move or that doodle get on your hands. Like, take the hand.
You didn't get the 2-ply.
I don't even want my hand no more.
You didn't get the 2-ply because you know at the schools they be having the 1-ply.
Boy, the motherfucking school tissue, you can thump that bitch. You'll go right through it. I'm like, I gotta say, boo, you gotta be here, boo boo it.
You gotta layer it out.
You gotta
layer it out like hella.
You gotta just roll that motherfucker like you on the Price is Right. And wait till that shit stop, and then just layer that and fold that motherfucker 17 times. Like that cheap ass. Look, my mom used to send my daddy to the store, the grocery store. She stopped doing it because his thing stopped sending me. I'm gonna get what I want. And he stood. Shout out to my boy Ollie, man, over live in the living room.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all tap in over there. Shout out to LaDonna Coleman, Skate fam in the building. Shout out to Repeat people in the building. But yeah, man, my mama sent my daddy to the store, and he'll literally come back with the shit he wanted. And it would always be that cheap ass toilet tissue because he shopped like, man, look, I'm cheap about a lot of shit. I'll great value it down. We're not getting no cheap ass toilet tissue though. You can't do some things. You have to draw the line.
I got 2 things. Charmin and Ocean Spray.
I fucks with it.
Yeah.
I fucks with that.
I will great value anything else, like you just said.
You can't
But
do
those
the juice.
two-
I tried it one
Yeah,
time.
you cannot do great value cranberry juice.
I tried. No, you can't. I like cranberry juice.
Oh no.
But I don't buy it often, but it's not bad. The cranberry cocktail. I'm more of a simply cranberry juice guy now. That's just really fire.
Yeah.
But you can't buy the strawberry white cran grape, whatever, and then go buy the great value version. I tried that one time, trying to be cheap. Everybody was mad at me. I was like, I should have bought that and sipped it in the car and then like, lesson learned. That's one thing you don't play with your juice. And low key, you can't do it with Captain Crunch either. Because whatever that shit that be in that long ass bag is mighty peculiar tasting. I taste all the amino acids or whatever is not supposed to be in that bitch. It's in there. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to stay away from it. But hey, y'all.
Hey, man.
We got to clap it up. Y'all see him in here. He's been so long. He's supposed to introduce him, but he like, he's like, start talking to introduce himself. This is about his 15th. No, this is about the third.
I think it's third show.
Third
show.
Last time he was on here was episode 20 of season 2. Before that,
Yeah.
I would have to do some archive digging because that was. But I feel like you came twice. The first time I did it too.
You know what? I think this might be the 4th.
It might be the 4th. I feel like you did it twice the first time too, bro.
I know I came to one time. Jay Craze.
Jay Kazi.
He was here.
Yeah.
And then there was another. I swear there was. You know what? You're right. There was like another. I just can't remember.
Just so it was another random ass time. I usually like, yeah, I'll hit you up. I know you. This is about the 4th time, man. But y'all see, man, we got my dog Adam Murphy in the
I
building.
love coming to your
Midwest motherfucking mixtape.
Yes, sir.
I be telling people, man, this is some shit I discovered as a kid. I don't even say like kid, like high school, probably. I'll probably get more high school because shit, the internet wasn't worth trying to look up nothing when I was in middle school because dial-up took too long.
Right.
And my mom would be getting on the phone and shit. You on the internet? Get off!
That dial-up sound,
I wish
dog.
we could punish kids like that.
Just make them
Hook
look.
up their cell phone to my internet,
Oh.
and every time I call, it cuts your shit off. I do like that you can preset it, like to cut off automatic time. Bree do that in the crib, and I remember once I'm listening to one of the kids just getting on my nerves, Brian, getting on my nerves playing that damn game. He just be so loud, and I sat there, I'm like, I ain't even gonna say nothing because I'm tired of saying something.
Shout out to our boy Riley B.
Shout out my boy Riley B. Connect the dots in the motherfucking building. Y'all already know, man. But bro, I said this 9:58. I have been saying shit to be quiet, so I just look. I'm on 9:59. It's gonna cut off at 10 o'clock. I got real quiet. If you look at on iPhone, if you look at the clock, the minute hand's moving in real time.
Yep.
I sat there. Yeah, motherfucker hit 10. He's like, yeah. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to call you back, man. My the internet cut my game off. I was like, Technology wins every time when you don't pay the bills in this motherfucker. Shout out to the presets and Spectrum, even though y'all internet be tripping from time.
Yeah, they do. They
Man.
really do.
Dude.
So it's a hit or miss thing. Right now we've been doing good. My upload speeds be good. They changed that shit. The downloads be tripping. I'm like, all right, bro, we gotta figure something out now. It's hit or miss.
I'm just glad I can watch 5 TVs at the same time.
Boy, they sent one of them niggas to my house to fix my shit because the internet was tripping. He fucked it up even more. He just sitting there talking to me the whole time, trying to talk to me about shoes and shit. And I was like, I'm sitting there with a whole attitude. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up talking to you. Because you pissing me off, because you fucking up. The more you talk to me, the more you fucking up my internet. It was good before you got here. I don't know. I forgot what we called for. Something happened in the morning and it was fixed by the time we got. I was like, I'm still break, have them come. I'm one of them. Like, that shit fixed by the time I get back to it. We ain't fucking with it again until it go back out. Like, no, we already called him. Nick having her did some shit. They start telling me about all the upload. I'm like, well, nigga, I didn't have them problems. So your black ass came in here meddling with my shit.
Facts.
Did
You
you
got
tell
to
him that
go.
it was fixed?
Hell no, he ain't leaving his fixed. This shit took like, I mean, you just gotta let it sit. Yeah, well, that nigga it took like overnight. This shit was fixed by the board. Sitting in a house with 3 kids and no internet, them motherfuckers get on your nerves when there's nothing to entertain them. It's like, get the fuck away from me. I don't have the internet either, nigga. We all in here struggling. Y'all better go do something, play
I'd have
chess.
hotspotted everything in that
that
motherfucker.
goes back to
My
the
hotspot,
kids
but we ain't got the greatest of service in that area. So
You know what? I know that now.
I rely on my
I know
motherfucker. The
that now.
county ain't got, there's no towers in the county because my service ain't shit. If I go in like my basement, if I ain't had internet, I'll never be able to sit in my basement and be on the phone for real.
Bro, I had to go to Nico's house. We trying to FaceTime each other. Neither one of our phones is picking.
But see, no, my shit was fucking up because I was driving through some I was on the way. So people telling the story why he had to go to my house. Me and my girl went to Memphis for her birthday. And I'm driving, you know, I'm riding, I'm cruising. The weather's
55.
Yeah, bro, I'm riding. I'm at the 70, 75 point. And I was about an hour into the trip. And you just had that epiphany light bulb moment.
Kevin!
And I'm like, damn. Did I put the motherfucking dogs back in the house? It's cold here. I let them outside so they could just run around for a little bit before I dip. Y'all finna be in the cage over the weekend. Somebody gonna come and check on, let y'all out and shit. Boy, and I'm looking at her, and what threw me off was when she went outside the last time we put something in the car, I expected her to go back in the house. I look up, she got in the car. So I'm like, damn, you ready. I was like, damn, I need to go back. And I grabbed something, but I never went downstairs. Thinking I had already went down because I let them out a second time. This is why I don't get high before I do shit. Because I'll straight forget little shit like that. This is my first time ever. And I'm like, I think the motherfucker does. So she got the neighbor, the little lady next door, she got her number. I said, call, I'm like, don't text this lady. I said, call her, tell her look out that back door and see if the dogs is in that backyard. Thank God they was, because one of our fences do not stay upright. And it go this way, T'Challa will go through that motherfucker. And I had to find them. Super Bowl, like 2 years ago, I had to go find them niggas after the game because they done got through the fence and be in the neighborhood. So luckily they ain't never do that shit. I think it's because the other dog never came outside because he be doing that shit in the morning, go through and run up on the other people behind this yard. So I had to call him and I'm like, bro, please tell me you by the crib. Luckily he was for the lead work, which is right by the crib. I'm like, please let these fucking dogs in my house. I feel horrible. It was either you or Kobe was gonna have to go do it.
Wait, look, the craziest thing, I get over there, the dogs like they looking at me, I'm looking at them like, all right, let's go in the house. They come in the house. I'm trying to get T'Challa cage closed. Marley looking like, nigga, I don't really know you like that.
Yeah, she started tripping.
And Marley looked at me. She get up close to me. I know dogs. So I'm looking. I'm like, she's sizing my ass up right now. I'm trying to hear him get this cage closed, but you trying to move quick. That damn cage ain't gonna. Marley get close, and she looking. She like, yeah, you got a beard. But you ain't Nico.
That nigga that be feeding me.
And so I got the, as soon as I got the cage closed, all I see is this. I was like, oh, hey, she probably caught the edge of my beard. She tried, I was like, oh, get your ass in the cage. And she got down, got in the cage. I was like, woo.
She go in the cage and she really was just testing shit because usually she's going to, like Kobe, she know Kobe. Kobe done let her out plenty of time. I don't know what it be about her in the cage and seeing that nigga. Well, I can hear him through the phone. She sound like a whole different dog. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? He like, what the fuck?
And the crazy thing, they wasn't barking for real.
They don't.
They wasn't barking.
T'Challa automatically gonna go in the cage. He not gonna argue with you. He not gonna do none of that shit. She gonna test your gangster if she thinks she can. You just gotta kind of hold her. Like she be playing.
Yeah, I showed her with like, hey, get your ass in the cage. She was like,
one of them, she be like, oh, okay. Clearly, I'm okay. He yelled like that nigga.
I called Maria around. I was like, hey, Marley almost got me. Marley almost got me. It was that close.
She done did it to a little boy. Came over one of their friends, and to this day, I know he did something. I don't know what he did, but because I know her with kids, she pretty friendly. Only way she gonna nip at you is, you know, the kids get to pulling and being all up in the dog face and shit. So she done hit Brian like that one time, kind of a little scratch. Like, hey nigga, we cool. I'm just meeting you though. Back up. And I was like, bro, you can't. He told me what he did. I was like, man, you can't do that, bro. Like, not with no dog until you get comfortable. And then after a while, they could do that shit and it was cool. But the other little boy that be coming over, and it took him to tell me he had some food in his hand. And she was sitting under his chair. And I'm like, I know they be playing with the dog and taunt that motherfucker. And I really believe he did something with that little Pop-Tart. And then went to go eat that motherfucker. She tried to nip and get to that motherfucker, thinking like he playing with her. Cause she a whole kid.
Yeah.
Like Sean, she used to sit there and pull that nigga socks off. Just do shit to piss him off. Like going there trying to eat that nigga food. Everything she can, she busting the door trying to go there and eat this shit just because she feel like he ain't gonna do nothing about it. Cause he be all calling me and shit, but she won't do that shit to me. Man, I'm asleep. I just hear Bree scream. I hear somebody scream. And I hear Bree screaming my name. I went up there. He done bit the little nigga lip.
Oh.
She done bit that little nigga lip. His lip like split, leaking blood. I'm like, oh, fucking God. I'm like, Marley. First thing I said, bitch, I can't afford this. I don't know how much this is going to cost.
Where's the Gorilla Glue?
Look, I mean, I have to, clearly the parents got insurance. But I mean, we put him in the car. And I'm a parent. I'm not finna let that little nigga do it, even though he lived around the corner. Like he walks to our house. So I'm not finna make him walk to the crib. Like I took him home, rang the doorbell, explained like what I knew of the situation, and then I'm just like, man, y'all get a bill for that shit, bro. Just give it to me, and I'll take care of the shit. But man, he never say nothing, and that's how I know he must have did something because his mom was still letting him come over and spend the night.
Oh, he told her the truth.
He told her the truth.
Yeah.
Because if you bite my what? Yes, you getting this bill? And hell no, you can't play with them fucking kids no more.
They are not.
I'm not go up in their house and stay in the night.
Right.
So he done been in the crib, and we don't even live by him no more. So she picking him up and bringing him over. He be over there like, what? They stay the weekend one day. What you got at home, bro? Go home,
go home, Roger.
I'll come home, bro. I be knowing about kids. I'm like, you're such and such gonna spend it. I'm like, what? Ain't nobody telling me nothing.
Hey, man.
My oldest likes to do that. He'll just out of nowhere, hey, we're gonna go spend the night at such. It's like, what?
So what else been going on, man? It's been 2 weeks since we seen you on Ethnic and More, man. Where you been, man? How you been?
I'm cool. I've been in Memphis.
Yeah, how was that?
That was lovely. I went twice in 2 weeks. I went one for my family for Thanksgiving, trying to get out my grandmama, kids and her grandkids and all.
I saw the video. That was dope.
Yeah, that was cool. It was fun. Good drunk time. I passed out Thanksgiving. I only remember it's about 8:30. After that, everybody was gone.
Yeah.
I woke up, it was about 12. I was fucked up. A lot of tequila. Took a long time for me to eat. It was a long night. Then I went back for pre-birthday. Other than that, I got 3 more days of school, and I ain't got to see other people's kids. 3 more days, then it's FTK season. FTK season.
Bro,
fuck them
I'm
kids.
going to have my FTK shirt in the car.
FTK
I am putting
season.
it on at 12 o'clock on Thursday or Friday.
I would wear it to school.
I would too, because it's not like the kids don't curse shit. They curse more than I do.
I wear it to elementary.
What does FTK mean?
Fuck these kids.
No, them kids know y'all got
Fuck
parents.
them
They
kids.
tired of y'all too. That's why they be happy to send y'all out. I'll be looking at their parents. It's gonna be a long motherfucking 2 weeks.
Man.
Y'all never want to kick it.
One of the greatest times of my life was COVID. When that shit happened, and them kids didn't come back to school after spring break, and I'm sitting there looking at them parents like, I'm on social media like, how y'all like it? It's getting hot outside. Your kid acting the same way at home, the way they act here. Enjoy this shit.
Deal with them little demon seeds. I just posted another. Y'all kids are great till it's 1 to 2 weeks away from getting out of school. Then y'all motherfuckers turn into the little Antichrist and the demon seeds that we thought y'all were.
Wait, look, hey, Mark, I'm wearing the shirt, and I think I'm gonna go live. I ain't gonna go live from the classroom because you know I got some sensitive men, but I'm gonna have the shirt on.
I ain't gonna. I'll just say it. Oh, look, we just had a work party. Motherfuckers did shots at the little bar. They was like, what we cheers to? I was like, 1, 2, 3, fuck them kids. Then we did the second one when one of the parents of the kids was in there. They was like, well, we can't say that no more. I was like, well, why can't we just say fuck them kids except such because they daddy right there. And then I'm like, boy, they ain't laying with them kids. He know the motherfuckers worse. We gotta understand. We gotta be real with ourselves. We know what our kids ain't. Yeah. Like you know your kids are assholes. People be acting like they don't know their kids assholes, some little dicks. And I'm like, bro, your little kid a dick, bro. I'm sick of them. He always got something smart to say. We got a new little dude. He got a little attitude. I'm like, hey, we in the 4th grade. Like, bro, go. He wasn't coming to the gym this morning. I walk out there, and they always call me Mr. Harris. Because I'm going to make somebody move. And I'm like, hey, bro, what's up, man? Go sit down. He's like, nah. I'm like, I did that. I'm like, bro, come. I'm like, bro, quit playing with me. I'm like, dog, go sit down. He was like, I slid up on him. Like, look, we got security upstairs. We can do this by choice or by force. How you want to get out with this? Like, flat out. And I'm looking at, hey, you little big little dude. I'm like, bro, I have to hurt you. Because I heard about him coming to the school getting in little fights. Yeah. He was getting put out every month. They finally just officially put his ass out. So he lived by us, and I'm just like, you look like you trying to size up. I'm like, I really don't hope you're not that bold. Because I let all them kids know out the gate, if you think I'm one of them teachers from them social media videos that don't do nothing, they don't pay enough. I don't care that much.
Hey, man.
I mean, all right.
So we just got a comment, man. Shout out to KJ, man. This is the brother I just met when I was at the SIP, man.
Okay,
shout out to him. Happy birthday to his sister and everything, man.
Shout out to the good people.
So
TT and them.
Yeah, TT and them. Yeah.
Hey, TT and them.
Shout out to the TTs.
Shout out to the TT.
Hey, this past weekend I had shout out to Delta Sigma Theta St. Louis alumni chapter. They had breakfast with Santa this past Saturday. I'm gonna make my formal announcement that I'll be Santa for them because y'all can't have TD Jakes do it no more. Hey, my man's look like straight TD Jakes. As I was putting the baby up there with him, it took everything in my mind not to say, have you been swallowed?
Have you been swallowed? TD Jakes, I ain't seen him in a minute since they put that nigga next to Diddy.
Hey.
Prayer warrior.
Hey, did he have a heart attack?
TD, I don't know.
Hey, bro.
I did see that picture.
Hey, bro. Hold up.
That motherfucker, like, he might be the real son.
Hey.
I won't be trusting him. Like, something about that little floating goatee is just a strange combo. You ever see some motherfuckers with some beards and facial hair? And I'm just like, what made you do that? Because I see you have the ability to grow it all. I'm not saying you got to do it, but what made you do that shit? Like the mustache that just curl up. Weird ass nigga. Like, why did you do that? I was seeing a dude walk past me at the gym with one of the black dudes. And I'm like, this Sherlock Holmes ass nigga. Like, I'm looking at dude like, why you got this? Why you got these looking like the dude from Clue? Like, I'm like, bro, don't you look like that motherfucker from Jumanji?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm like, you look like you got a musket in the car, nigga. Like, why you do that? I'm trying to understand where you was at in your life. I be wanting to go around asking people these questions. Where you was at in your life that made you say, this is the stash I'm going to go with? It's weird, man. I judge y'all niggas. Just like I judge a nigga with no mustache. Yeah. You strange, bro. I don't trust you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the craziest shit.
Over 25, you have no facial hair, man. I'm
not even gonna accept the job unless you're gonna pay me crazy bread. I'm not cutting this off,
bro.
It's gotta be a purpose.
The craziest shit. I went my last time going to Brofest. Not the last time. Second or third time going down to Brofest, man. Went to the barbershop. Knox wasn't there. So I let my boy Dean cut my hair. Rest in peace, Dean. I let Dean cut my hair. Dean was high as shit when he cut my hair. Fucked my mustache up, nigga. It was skinny on this side, thick on this side. I'm like,
And you had to
He's like, you right. I was like, no, I'm not right, bro. And he's like, bro, I'm
tilt
telling
your
you.
head back up and look.
And I'm just like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. So I went back to the crib. I was like, I cannot go on the trip with a fucked up stash. So I cut that shit.
Freaky man.
I cut that shit. So all I had was the beard, dog. I had the beard with no stash.
Hold on. You had just what?
The beard with
Like
no
this
stash.
part?
No, I cut all this shit
So
was gone.
You just had
I just had the beard.
the Abe Lincoln.
Bro.
Not the Abe.
Bro, every time I go back and look at the pictures, I be like, hey, I look like a straight pedo, bro.
Straight delete. I had to cut my shit off one time trying to line myself up and fucked up in college. And I'm telling you, listen, getting flamed during the day on the HBCU campus is tough. If you have to know, you have to be equipped with the artillery to shoot back while you taking it. That came out crazy. All these jokes are coming around, and niggas was lighting my ass up because I had to. Once I cut this off, I'm like, bro, I should just cut all this shit off. Like, bro, I had to cut it off. I ain't had a bigger beard. I ain't really do that at Lincoln. No, I ain't do that till after Lincoln for real, growing the ass. No, I did towards the end, but the no stash, niggas is like real freaky. Like, what you on, bro? Like, you ain't got no mustache, nigga. And I'm just, this is where I went wrong. Because I wanted to, once I fucked up, I'm like, well, man, I need to grow back in. Not only did I cut it off with the clippers, I got a razor.
Yeah.
So now I got the baby booty smooth face. I'm in this.
You look like you was 12 all
like
over again.
Earthworm. Like, I looked in the mirror and I was like,
oh shit,
how I could get out of class for the next couple. I did lucky to skip school for like a month. Cutting it off, cool. Straight like with the liners, cool. You got the stubble. But the shave down, it means it's gonna add some more time. It's a wild concept.
Yeah.
Things to never do.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Hey man. So well, past Master's picks.
Do we got any?
Hey, yeah.
I mean,
yeah, got a little bit.
Okay.
So as y'all know, the Celebration Bowl was this past weekend. Shout out to Jackson State University for winning the Celebration Bowl.
Can y'all congratulate just a little quick tidbit?
Yeah.
Can y'all just congratulate the coaches not bringing up Deion Sanders?
Please.
Don Montgomery.
Why are we still talking about Prime?
Twice.
Like, I'm low key tired of talking about Prime. Shout out to TC Taylor. Yeah, I think that's his name. TC Taylor, head coach at Jackson State, former Jackson State quarterback and wide receiver, now the head coach.
Oh, okay.
He
That's
won the Celebration Bowl. Shout out to him. Shout out to Chennis Berry and South Carolina State for a team that, even though they lost the game, for a team that they said wouldn't be good, full of Division II transfers from when the coach got the job at South Carolina State, brought a lot of his players from Benedict. Hey, they ran through the MEAC and then made it to the Celebration Bowl. So shout out to Chennis Berry. This week we got the first rendition of this college football playoff. This weekend we have the first round action. We got Tennessee versus Ohio State this weekend. Your boy Past Master. I'm not a betting man, but as I say on the show, I know what I'm talking about. So I'm rolling with Ohio State. Texas and Clemson. Texas. Indiana and Notre Dame. Indiana. Guess what? It ends this weekend. It's over. Notre Dame. And SMU and Penn State.
Oh, Penn State.
Hey, James Franklin. I like you, my guy. But you're losing in the first round. SMU's going to win this game. The Past Master said it.
Y'all heard the Past Master.
I just don't like that Ohio State shit.
Oh, yeah. Hey. I'm telling you,
Hey, but you
Tennessee's a good team. Tennessee's a good team.
Oh, no,
but they're not going to
I'm
be.
a Michigan fan. That's all.
Ah.
Michigan, they can go 1 and whatever as long as that one is Ohio State.
Hey, I feel you. I got a friend that's Ohio State fan, and he hates Michigan. Like and his first name starts with an M. The week of that game, all his shit, he block puts a big red X on the M.
Wow.
That's
Because if you ever go to Ohio State's campus,
That's
the
like
week
a-
of that game, they put X's over every
It's like
M. The bathroom, it says
Hey,
rest
no,
room.
no,
like
hey,
a
no,
blood
no, no.
change
Let me
model
tell you how
seems to
serious
be.
it is up there. Nah, I was
It's too
up
deep
there
for me.
for a motorcycle thing. We were up there like we were with Royal Blunts.
Yeah.
Up there or whatever. And I had a Michigan jacket on. All right. These security guys came over and grabbed me. And they walked me over to this suit and tie guy. He looking down at me and goes, "Do you know where you're at?" And I just kind of looked at him and was like, "Yeah, I'm at such and such." And he was like, "No, no, no." He's like, "Your jacket." He's like, "We're gonna need you to take that off, sir."
Yeah.
And I'm looking at him like, "You fucking with me?" And he's looking at, "No, we're serious."
Yeah, hey, dead serious about that.
He was just like, he's like, "Really, your safety. You might want to take that off." He's like, "Just you." I was like, I knew exactly where I was at, but it's that serious up there.
Yeah, it's serious as hell.
Because I like you said something. I was downtown skating one time. I did it on purpose. It was a Cardinals game. I wore a Cubs jersey. Downtown. I looked at one dude. He says he's done made a little joke. I just looked like, bro, that's not what you want to do. Don't let the jersey get your ass whooped. The Cardinals, they don't even let you ride on the little thing.
Well, we don't do when Cardinals and Cubs ain't like
Yeah,
that.
this ain't
the Dodgers
that. Like this
and-
is that Ohio State, Michigan. That's like Auburn and Alabama. Like folks will kill over that shit. Like
You go to jail for that shit, you stupid.
hey, it's a dude in Alabama. He's a big time Alabama fan. Auburn beat Alabama, so a tradition in Auburn is whenever they beat Alabama, whenever they win big games, they what they call roll the tunes. They go to these trees on their campus, and they throw toilet paper all over. Dude got was so mad that Auburn won, bro. Went and poisoned the trees. Like he poisoned and killed the trees, like and went to jail. He so because it's one thing to do it and then be like, oh damn, somebody killed the trees. Somebody killed him. No, this dude went on Paul Feinbaum. ESPN's Paul Feinbaum show. Called the radio. I did it.
I did it. Now I do it again.
I did it.
On
Man, they
today's
traced that
episode,
call. They locked his ass clean
I
up.
do it again. Why you ain't see? You ain't like nothing from the wire. Get you a burner phone, man. Why you
Man,
dumbass?
hey, we got some silly people in this world, man. Hey, what's your shoe of the week, man? Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta go back.
I'm back.
Gotta pass the collection plate.
For my numerology corner of the week, man. I'm gonna get through this quick, man, because we've been wrestling and dazzling, and I'm not gonna tell the truth. I'm sleepy. But the number 61, man, as y'all know, for the numerology corner, I like to take the number of the episode and go to my favorite website, sunsigns.org. Find something I feel is very meaningful at the time that can apply to myself, the guest, or anybody that's listening. And for the number 61, the symbolism is asking you to be optimistic about your financial situation if you have to accomplish your prosperity in life without many challenges and in a short time. Whatever modifications that are happening in your life will offer you a great number of prospects that will materialize with your hopeful outcome. Get your money right. Get your money up, not your funny yet. That's really all I got for y'all. I'm not even going to go deep into it. Just read that off today, man. And hey.
I couldn't find any famous athletes with the number 61.
That's how you know he been on this show, hellas, because I haven't done the athletes and numbers. And hell, I used to do that. Like my first season, like there wasn't no numerology corner. It was me finding athletes and doing a little tidbit about the people who had the episode.
The only thing I can think of 61 is Roger Maris. When he beat Babe Ruth.
Since you done brought up this
Let's see.
retro of a thing, I used to do players. Okay, I'm going to my NBAs. I'm see. We got Nate Newton. Now basketball, there was 3 people.
Who we got?
We got in 1962 the Cincinnati Royals, Bevo Nordman. In 1963, the Cincinnati Royals, Dave Piontek. And currently, in 24 and 25, Golden State Warriors, a dude named Pat Spencer. Weird. I'm
Heard
looking.
Pat Spencer.
Yeah,
Sounds like a white guy.
it is. He's a point guard, white male, fourth school. He averages 1.6. He's not getting, but he has 100% free throw percentage. I bet he hasn't shot a lot. 37.5%. Pat's.
Yeah, you know how whack that would be. Yeah, I'm in the NBA.
Pat's
Hey, but
not
shit,
getting,
I bet you.
I'd much rather be an NBA ball boy because they make.
So he just made it to the league though, because his first game was November 30th.
Oh shit, he just got brought up.
Yeah, shit. That nigga went from having 8 minutes played, 6 minutes played, 7 minutes played, 3 minutes played. What the? You put me in a game for 1 motherfucking minute.
I'm replacing
for
Steph.
what?
I'm replacing Steph during that last minute of the fourth
This
quarter.
nigga got all negative plus and minus except for one. He got a plus one time. Doesn't average out well. Yeah, Pat, you're going back. You're going back to the G League.
G Leaguer.
Yeah, but he looks like he will do your finances. He does not look like the white guy you see. He's the white guy you go to the Gold's Gym and he's just in there randomly getting buckets. You find out he went to a D1 school and played a little basketball, but he did for years, and now he's in finance.
Investments.
That's hella fun. Patrick Andrew Spencer. You saw
Where'd he go to college?
It doesn't say. They got his Instagram and everything.
He sounds like Utah.
He gives me one.
BYU.
I'm like, damn, Pat, they ain't even. Your picture look grainy on your Instagram. I gotta log in, so I can't find. I want to see where he went to college.
Let's see. I'm looking it up now. Pat Spencer.
They usually put that shit on there. They just found Pat. Pat is 28. He is from Davidsonville, Maryland.
He went to Northwestern. Yeah, by Chicago. Yeah.
Hell no, he looked like a suburb. He's from Davidsonville, Maryland. Birthday July. He was born July 4th, 96. 6'3", 205 pounds.
Yeah, played ball for the Northwestern
They
Wildcats.
asked, how much does Pat Spencer make? He just said Pat Spencer made in 2024. Period. They was like, we ain't gonna tell y'all that. We ain't gonna tell y'all that. We give you Pat's Instagram. Pat attended Boys Latin School of Maryland. He went to school in Baltimore.
Probably sounds like a
I wonder if
boarding
he say
school.
two and do. Y'all think the Caucasian people do that? Two.
Depending on where you
Everybody
like
sound
you
Snoop off the wire.
you can get some cultural things that based on the like if you go to Alabama, you gonna find white people talk like that.
You heard say her.
They're
That's
all
true.
in North County.
They are all in North County.
I need find me one. I want to hear them say her. I'll do that test to everybody when you get in college. You say Kyle, I'm like, but you say her for her. I'm like, nigga, I don't even know which one I was talking about at that moment. The struggle.
What's the shoe of the week, man?
Well, my shoe, which
Hey man, I love the fact that you do that shoe shit, dude, and that you get the kids involved.
yeah, I've been slacking, man. I'm mad at myself, but I'm gonna get back on it.
And the fact that it matches the shirt.
Oh yeah, I'm always on that. That's the one thing they be like, Mr. Hey, you be color coordinator. I say, baby, you gotta coordinate.
You gotta coordinate.
So they be like, what is that? Like, here's 2 months. I got y'all. We're gonna sit down.
And you're not country about it.
Oh no, some people too coordinate. You gotta
Yeah. When you
got
like
them the niggas that go by the Cheeto fits. The people back in the day used to have like the M&M car. Like, them country motherfuckers. Like, I'm not like going to like City Trends. I don't buy white tee if anything, but I'm not buying no fit. Somebody bought me a fit out of City Trends. I ain't gonna dog them. I'll bring it up later. But I talked about that for years. And if I tell too much of the story, it'll tell. But I got like a picture of it in my phone, and I said to people as a joke, like, get this straight. What made you think I would wear this? I was like, you don't really know me. You just don't know me, because what will possess you to think?
I have a feeling I know who it is. Too.
You already know. I'm sure everybody listening like, yeah, he don't even be with that many people. Yeah, let's just say everybody can't dress. But my shoe of the week, man, my real sneakerheads know, man, this was a sought after shoe for me. This is the Nike SB, which is the skateboarding subdivision of Nike. They collab with Jordan and made the Jordan 4 Pine Green. This shit came out in 2023 in like March. I tried hella hard to get this. Shout out to the plug. because I was able to get this for an unprecedented price that I was willing to pay the real.
You have to have a
I
plug.
was willing to pay the resale price.
We got to have a plug come back on the show.
I've been trying to, man.
Because
it's basketball season, so
yeah,
gone like
yeah.
motherfucker, shooting them games and shit. But I was gonna pay the resale price. I was gonna pay $600 for a pair of these. I really wanted them. Like it was like one of them. Like this is my Christmas gift to me, and I ain't buying shit else for the rest of the year, at least the first half. And then you booked the episode,
Yeah.
and I was able to get that.
Shout out to the good bro. We ain't gonna say his name.
I'm not, but I was able to get that for a discount.
We ain't gonna say his name.
But
just know it's a plug.
My shoe of the week, man. I'm gonna show y'all. We're gonna do this real quick. I ain't even gonna. I got this long tidbit. I'm not even gonna read it. I'm not gonna lie. But it's a shoe that when I saw the picture, I said I need to figure out when it came out. I never saw no info until I just randomly saw it. And it is the. Let me pull up the. You can see it on there, my brother. But it is the Air. Most people know about the Air Force One, but this is the Air Force 3 low, and I think his name is Nigo. He's some. I really don't know what he does, to be honest. But he has a collab. I think he's a skater, possibly. I could be wrong about that. But he has a collab with Nike. This is his second shoe with the Air Force 3.
I'm just gonna say to every single one of my frat brothers watching the show,
it's a fire shoe. It's gonna be hard to get. It come out this Saturday. It come out Thursday, 9 a.m. This is a beautiful shoe. And look, it got the horse hairs, all that shit. This is the shoe,
like Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated.
That's a nice. Like,
this is your shoe.
Good fall fucking shoe, bro. The first time I saw it, I said, "Oh my god, I gotta have this shoe." So this is what I asked for Christmas.
That's the stuff you wear, the khakis and stuff.
Yeah, but this is what I asked for Christmas. I pray she can hear it, and I feel like I'm going to try my luck at it as well, just in case if she don't hit, you're going to find something else for Christmas. I bought it myself, or you can just give me the money for it since I just paid for it, and that works out evenly for me personally. But I need it. The first one he did was like a more multi. It was a white shoe with a more different colors into it. I thought the silhouette was cool, but I didn't really like the colors. This is it.
I'm like, I can wear this with every single fraternity shirt, hoodie, whatever I got.
Hey, on the real, in the summertime,
you can
khaki shorts.
You can do this year round. You definitely can do it year round for sure,
bro.
Just because it's in y'all colorway. But I can find fits. I got hats at the crib already that will match this. Like I know, so good beef and broccoli colorway. So that's the colors I like to call it, the beef and broccoli.
Facts. Big facts.
And so
not the Klarna already done popped up on that thing.
Oh, yeah,
that Klarna done popped up on that thing.
Shout out to Klarna. Why pay it all? I can give you niggas a fourth of this bitch today. I love that shit.
I love it too.
You ain't gonna
hey, shout out to Klarna and Affirm, because Affirm got it to where you can buy the shit and you don't you don't send nothing.
Klarna
Your first
got
payment
out
to me.
Called paying 30. I did it one time on. Well, I ain't doing it on accident. I was like, this shit ain't real. So I bought a pair of shoes. I was like, what you be paying? Like, you got to pay the full price, which I should have just paid for it that day.
Yeah.
But it was like, you really want these shoes? It's only a couple websites out. I'm like, bro, that shit don't work. Some pair of Jordans don't want it. I'm like, but that shit don't. Thank you. Your order has went through. So I took the full amount. I was like, you owe us in 30 days, nigga. Okay. I paid that shit like 15 because I was like, well, I'm not going to pay with my next check. But the fact that you gave me the opportunity.
Yeah.
Hey. Shout out to Layaway having the greatest rebrand next to 2 Chainz.
Facts.
From Titty Boy. Always, I like to use that analogy. The greatest rebrands in life. 3 greatest rebrands in life. Titty Boy becoming 2 Chainz. Layaway becoming. I just caught what you meant. Yeah.
I'm thinking you meant like 2 Chainz had a store or something.
No, that nigga went from Titty. Look, he was cool at Titty Boy. Yeah. He elevated at 2 Chainz. Yeah. Layaway was cool. Now I could do layaway online from the crib.
Yep.
But I ain't really. You could do it like 30, or I could do it. I don't need layaway.
You can't forget Hitmaker though.
That's why that was my third one.
I was like,
Youngberg becoming Hitmaker is the greatest rebrand of the world.
Hey, now I know we're getting ready to get in these random topics. I was watching a video today. David Banner said that he is the first person to put as a producer, to put his name before his tracks. And I was like, I know I got Adam on here. Adam will be able to tell me if somebody did it before.
I'd have to really go back
That's
and
some deep
listen.
research. Like, oh,
That's some like pull
I've
up
never
CDs
heard.
and shit.
Never
bro.
heard Dre say his name.
Yeah, I'm like,
on the beat. The Neptunes don't really say that shit. What people don't know about the Neptunes, if you want to know if they did a beat or you got suspicion, Pharrell does a four count
yep,
at the beginning
at the
of
beginning,
every
all of the
single
songs.
beat he makes,
Yep.
no matter what the song is. You could go listen to 10 Pharrell songs. All of them going to have one, two, three, four, and whatever pattern is going into.
Yep.
Same with some the dropping like it's hot. Do
Damn.
Yeah.
He do it four. He did it with Happy.
Yep.
Okay.
And I watched the whole video on that.
Yeah.
I'm really
David, you know,
And he said
Banner.
he said that what happened was producers before or producers in the North, what they would do is you would have Jay-Z shouting them out. Just Blaze, you did it again. Kanye, you a fool for this one.
No, just like you said, Just Blaze.
They better say
But
he did it
When
first.
did that come?
Because he said when he did Rubber Band Man, that when he did Rubber Band, you know how I said.
Banner.
And so he said the radio the record company.
Beats,
Yeah.
Oh, David Banner's a monster.
He said the record company cut off his name, and Tip was like, "Nah, bro, put his shit back on there."
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we got
a bad man.
Hold on, before we move on. First,
That's damn.
Hey, it hit me. I was like, that's why I'm gonna be sad when TikTok gone, because I'm like, you know how much random shit I learned.
The origins of a hip hop producer tags can be traced back to Cool DJ Red Alert, but the tags became popular in the 2000s.
David.
Producers first used tags to identify themselves on songs, and that's an AI thing. So that don't really. I'm trying to think.
Oh man, damn.
That's
gonna make me pull out the CDs
Yeah.
and shit.
There's some shit you gotta like sit down and you need a conglomerate of motherfuckers, and we gotta put some extensive knowledge together of it. Because I'm like, I wonder what made. I want to talk to him and what made him come to the realization he thinks he was the first person to do that.
What he said was in the video I saw, he was being interviewed, and he said he did it because up north, like East Coast rappers and shit, was shouting out the producer. They was shouting out their producer, but it wasn't the producer doing it himself.
But I remember Just Blaze tag. I don't remember no Ninth Wonder tag back then. I don't know of an Alchemist tag.
No.
I must say I don't know. You just know Alchemist beats if you fuck with them. No Dre, no Neptunes.
Hell no Timbaland.
Man.
Timbaland ain't had no tag.
Like we know their music because a lot of times that shit kind of sounds similar a little bit.
And they was also more synonymous with like a subset of people,
Mm-hmm.
and they would venture out here and there. Like except the Neptunes, they weren't like to the Clips. They weren't really synonymous to me with. Like how you got Timbaland, Missy, he doing most of that shit. Magoo, Aaliyah, till he got to Genuine, till he ventured over to Justin Timberlake and all that shit.
Right.
But it ain't too many. Damn, bro, I gotta get off of that topic because that's.
Hey, I was like, yeah,
I'm gonna dive. I'm gonna try to see how I can dive into this on Twitter tomorrow.
Shit, you know what? Let's all at David Banner on Twitter and be like, "Hey man, explain this. What record was it? Did he ever say what
it was
record?
Rubber Band Man.
Rubber Band Man. He said that was the first one. And I remember that.
What year was that then?
Wait, look, you can take the shoes down so they can see us now.
When did that was like 2002.
03.
I knew I was close. I knew I was high school, leaving middle school. That's still my shot. I know that bitch word for word. And it's deep.
Shout out to David Banner.
Shout out to David Banner for the craziest a positive rebrand.
Man,
Because he went from "Come, girl, I'm trying to get your pussy wet."
I still fucks with that song.
I do too. Doop 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 doop. That was a wild song. Now, you hear the real version from the video version. I was like, "Sir,
Hey,
these kids listen to this shit." It's just like my dad and them going to the club here and back that ass up for the first time in real form in Memphis. He's like, I was sitting there like, "That ain't the song we be listening to." I'm like, yeah, nigga. That's the same song. That's the same motherfucking song, man.
we gonna take this break. Or we gonna go straight to the
let's
topic.
right
Let's get
into
to
this,
the
man.
topic.
We'll do our
man.
break right before we get into our interview, man.
Yes,
With
sir.
been here plenty of time, man. We got to chop back up, see what we've been doing, man. But just to run through our random topics, man. Wayne finally publicly, we hear, we don't know too much of the background, but he gave well wishes to Kendrick, telling him he hope he killed that motherfucker. My only issue with the whole thing was him playing slow, like he ain't do all that whining and acting like it was given to him, like it was taken away from him.
Right.
Well, I get the whole 20 whatever Super Bowl it is, being in New Orleans, cool. Should have did it in 2013 when you was like that way, not a couple dreads left way. And that's what the uproar should have been.
I don't remember half
when he
my
was on top of the world then, like you had. But Wayne, I'll be telling people, Kendrick's performance wise is set up for shit like that. Yeah. See, it's meant for shit like that. Wayne, the best songs we want to hear from you, they're not gonna let you fucking do.
Nope.
I don't want to hear a Millie. I don't want to hear Millie. I don't want to hear 6'7". I don't want to hear no fucking Lollipop. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear how do you...
And they're gonna let him pull the guitar out.
Yeah, I don't want to hear How to Love.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear none of that shit.
How to hate.
I want to hear How Do You Do, Motherfucker, is Weezy Baby. Niggas bitching and I gotta tote the cannon. Like, I want to hear shit like, I want to hear you on other people's beats. So the Wayne, hell, you can do some songs off Carter 3, Carter 2, but it's just like, I could do Go DJ. You was gonna do that, but I just felt like the playlist of what they was gonna be eligible to do wasn't going to be.
I just don't think he's that good of a performer.
He's not, and I had to post a video. It's like, I don't want to dog because he's one of my favorite rappers, but I just saw this man perform at WrestleMania on TV. That shit was horrible.
I just also don't understand everybody with the it's in my city, so you have to do that local cat. That's just
that shit worked out for Usher, and it just aligned. And Usher's a fucking performer. So that was going to be exactly what we
also too, like in LA, you got Snoop. At the end of the freaking day, Snoop is the biggest rapper in the world.
I tell people that. I'm like,
are we like?
You can argue him to be the greatest rapper of all time if you utilize.
Man, he wrote the greatest rap song ever. What's my name, fool?
Oh yeah.
He had the whole world chanting his name on a hook.
He did. But I don't like when you cross generations, because you can find an old person and a young person that knows 1, 2, 3,
you
and
can
to
find a
the
motherfucker
phone.
that can speak English and a motherfucker that can't say shit, but they know a Snoop Dogg song.
Mm-hmm.
Like Snoop Dogg. First of all, Snoop Dogg do got rap albums.
He got a show with Martha Stewart, fam.
Shout out to Sugar Grits in the building. Shout out,
man. When you got people talking about. Why is my mom talking about? I love the Snoop guy at the Olympics. The same Snoop that you grounded me for playing in my room loud.
Snoop was doing shit with Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
Snoop got a reggae album. Snoop got a gospel album. Snoop got a funk album.
Snoop was at the Olympics.
Snoop was the ambassador for the Olympics, and his pen that he got to pass out to everybody was him portraying Stevie Wonder with a blunt. Because that pen definitely looked like Stevie Wonder. I'm not here to judge. Whoever did it did bad. But his shit was, I'm like, it's because we become illegal, we're promoting it like this, because we used to shun we got motherfuckers still locked up over weed. And y'all got one of the world's biggest weed smokers on the stage. He is lighting this motherfucker like it's a blood. Like
he is representing America, and Olympic athletes can't smoke weed. They can't smoke weed.
Michael Phelps like, see, bitch, y'all motherfucking fucking with me.
Y'all taking my medals and shit.
Look, Snoop was just on the Video Game Awards because him and his son watched the video. Like, everybody loved he is the greatest world uncle. Uncle Snoop. Like, he at the age, like, bro, Snoop is gonna be forever immortalized. When Snoop
I still remember
his shit gonna be in the Staples Center.
I still remember the first music video Snoop had.
I mean, that
I
nigga
remember
scared
exactly
me
where
turning
I
to that damn
was.
Doberman.
He did look just like that.
He
damn
looked just
dog.
like
Hey,
you
hey.
like a fucking Doberman.
Like, and he
It's
arguably you
crazy.
could say that goddamn Eddie Murphy got his whole image from Vampire in Brooklyn from Snoop. Cause like if you look at him, I'm like, nigga, that's Snoop. Like the
Hey,
hair, all of
I
it.
ain't say it.
Hey,
You
but
heard.
since we on Kendrick, now me and Nico, I don't remember. He remembers. Now, I wouldn't say you were upset, but you kind of perturbed that I called Drake the white mix kid. But then around, what he say in the one rap?
He's always been a white Mexican.
When he said you still rapping like you trying to free some slaves.
Oh, yeah,
And then I
that's
saw you remark somebody. I was like, Nico finally understands what I was talking about. Because at the end of the day, I got family in Canada. I've been to Canada. Like, I don't care if he's in Toronto and even in the hood part of Toronto. Canada, white.
I mean,
100%.
we know he was like, we know your black side family.
They got fine black women.
You
in
just now
Canada,
getting
though.
it. You just now getting to go to them family reunions. They just out there. And they know that's because you're gonna cover it. You gonna cover the whole family reunion. We finna kick at this family reunion because my cousin Drake. They
Aubrey's
did the whole
coming.
family t-shirts.
Aubrey's coming.
Kendrick murdered that boy.
He did.
Oh yeah.
Bad.
Oh yeah.
He murdered that
And it's
boy.
Like
the
the only
delusion
other
of
rap-
people to believe that he did not. I was like,
Nah,
no,
he
we
got
gotta
job.
be-
The only,
I
yeah,
don't-
I was gonna say the only other rap battle I saw that where it did this type of damage was Ja Rule and 50.
But and the only upside to Drake is he has enough star power to sustain it because the music he got still leaves them in the 1-2 spot no matter what with far as records and all that. You just see that shit.
Yeah.
So he just the beauty of this on Kendrick end is we needed a break from Drake. Like he dropped so much shit that do be popping or just he's everywhere. It's like we was never gonna get him to die out a little bit.
My thing will always be with someone like him. It's like, man, you a paper gangster. Nothing more, nothing less. Like you ain't walking out in the middle of the street catching fades with people. All that slick shit you saying and shit. Because I'm the type like, yo, whatever you say online, you better be ready. Like, especially you talking some slick shit. Dude, I see you face to face. I don't want to know.
We know Drake.
And Drake ain't.
So that shit was.
Kendrick got that boy.
He did that boy
but it took
dirty.
him a minute though.
He did him dirty, bro.
It took him a minute.
I think he
when
just
Mustard did that beat.
I think he just did it. He did it the way he. Because the other songs, if you like really, and of course you gotta listen to break it down. Now we at the age like, yo, this song got a pop too, versus just get bar. Because we talking about just bar for bar. He was talking to that motherfucker on songs. Like if you really sat there and dissect bars, like especially that whole meet the Grams, to go to their family members and go through and have a whole conversation with a motherfucker you ain't never met. That it feels like a conversation you probably do need to have with him.
It's very artistic.
It's the art behind how he doing the shit.
Right.
And I'm not saying Drake ain't capable of being able to do that because he put out decent songs too. But the shit Kendrick was doing made me forget all about that shit Drake was doing. Because I'm just like, bruh. I'm like, damn, I'll be mad as hell, motherfucker, just write a whole verse to my mama. You don't know her. Like, stop playing with me, bro. And then it was like, all right, he jabbing, and then Not Like Us was the knockout. I was like, bro, sit down. Because I watched the interview with Mustard. He's like, bro, I knew the beat was fire, but there was no way you could tell me this was going to happen from that shit. I had no idea. I'm thinking of like, oh, they getting to, I'm thinking about, nigga, I need to see these checks Mustard getting from this beat. He's good off. He's good for the nice. If he don't make too many more good beats, the sustainability of what this song gonna do, this shit gonna last.
When I was in Mexico at the end of November, all I heard, all them DJs, the Mexican DJs kept playing by the pool, Sexy Red and Drake. But the one Kendrick song, Not Like Us, when that came on, everybody went nuts on that bitch.
You got kids going, certified lover boy, certified pedophile. I was listening to that shit. They did it at the dance when I was for our kids, and I was just like,
remix that to a kid song and call it Stranger Danger. Stranger Danger.
Cummins playing Not Like Us. The kids are gonna yell that shit.
A
Just
minor.
the A minor part is the killer. and they gonna all say that shit in unison, loud as fuck. Never goes well with that.
Drop
shit.
the beat in A minor.
Never goes well, man. But just as a more present news, man, it was a lot of shit in the time we've been gone.
Yeah.
With Jay-Z. I mean, it kind of came and went.
Yeah.
Found out that a young lady was lying. They tried to accuse him of sexual assault of a minor. She was like, she was 13. Story was the most bullshit shit she ever came on. He was like, bro, let's take it to court.
Which has been the case. That has been my stance every time we get a new story of any type of sexual assault. Why are we trying to get money when y'all can lock a motherfucker up?
Yeah, what the bread gonna do? I mean, I guess they happy years
Like
ago.
you
Now you're
can
paying
get the civil after you didn't put the ass in jail.
Crocodile tears.
because if I can wipe it away with a Gucci napkin, I feel a little bit better. I'll feel it. I ain't gonna lie. Who don't want to come up on the wrong side of money?
But I'm not saying
but to tear down somebody's potential life at the cause of that, I can't fuck with it. I be feeling like the years that the person would have got, we found out there's some bullshit the motherfucker that did accuse him should get it.
Yeah, I like that. Like the football player lost his whole career.
Like, nigga, I could have been in it, but I'm suing your family for what they don't got. And I'm suing the DA office, I'm suing the city, I'm suing Eric. Y'all finna make up the contract that was projected for me.
Mm-hmm.
Flat out, you ruined my chance of being a professional player, bitch, because you got caught up being a hoe. And that and
shit, whatchamacallit? Old girl from the Duke with a cross. Remember that shit?
yeah.
She just came out saying she lied about the whole
My
shit.
thing is like, if it's true, it's too many people that shit
it was
is
some
really
other
happening to.
It was
be
so much
playing
shit with that
around
Duke
with that
lacrosse shit. It was so much extra shit. You know, Durham was very much in a racial situation going on at the time. So she definitely had some ulterior motives with it. You know,
it's just.
But it was lacrosse. So they wasn't going.
People do that shit because that shit do be happening to motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And now you already got them people. You got the fair weather motherfuckers out here that be thinking everybody already lying about it. So now when you get somebody to lie, this just adds fuel to their fire to thinking everybody motherfucking lying. When we can say, oh, well, that's just that. I'm like, bro, but that's life. Like, so now you just adding the fuel to the fire. Some motherfuckers that believe that shit. Oh, all these bitches lying. When it don't be like, it be one. If we do 1 out of 10 people that say it be one that fuck it up for the other 9. So it's just like, man, crazy shit. Stop coming up with that bullshit. Stop creating that drama in people's life. If they did not do that, if they did it, get them.
Yeah.
But just don't come out for a money grab.
Yeah.
Because then it makes automatically
criminal
people
charge
think you on some bullshit. Because if you ain't trying to get them locked up, but you think money gonna wipe away your sorrows, you tripping. Congrats to Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Winning that good old, he did a sweep of them awards. I can't even name the other
Let
ones.
me explain something that to a lot of people, because you see a lot of the memes. Well, so and so had the better stats and all that. Still, at the end of the day, these awards ain't necessarily that. It's also part of the entertainment.
Well,
the it factor. The kid's got an it factor. He's got a great personality.
Well, it's that, but Ashton Genty didn't have the award. Like when you go to stats, like if you purely looking at the stats, Ashton Genty was not. You're talking about a man who affects the game. When you talk about football, I don't care if you got one running back and he carries the ball for 2,850 yards. You got to look at who they play. That's one. Two,
especially
Travis Hunter plays on both sides of the ball.
Full time.
He does not take snaps off. Entire offensive coordinators cut half their game plan because he's on the field. We're not going to throw to the right side of the field at all because he's covering our number one receiver. So then he turns around and goes on offense and making spectacular catches.
And Shador is not a bad quarterback.
You know,
finally got a decent line.
Exactly. This is what Colorado needed this year. Once they got an O-line.
From last year to this year.
Oh, yeah. Once you go, because a lot of people don't realize you can have the best players in the world and wide receiver, running back, and quarterback. If you don't have an O-line, it's gonna suck. That's why as when my high school kids be coming up, in 707, I'll be killing them. I'm like, y'all ain't added the biggest piece of this game yet. That line. Y'all got 7 seconds to throw the ball. Not when your O-line is trash.
Facts.
You got 2 seconds to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. That changes the game. Even stats wise, Ashton Genty wasn't going to be better than Travis. This was, I saw something that was like, well, Travis won by the media and the coaches and all that, but the popular vote was Ashton Genty. I said this had nothing to do with Ashton Genty. This was all about Coach Prime hate. I am not a Coach Prime fan. Y'all know that. If you've been following this show, I am not a fan of Coach Prime. But the amount of people that hate him and want him to fail, that's what this is about. Mm-hmm. Because let's be real, the man, Travis Hunter, is certified. There was nobody in college football this season, hell, or last season, if we want to be real, there was nobody that it was as good as Travis Hunter. Last year, he was on a crappy team. They really didn't want to give him the play because he came from the FCS, came from Jackson State. But my man's a certified.
I think it's nice.
And actually, don't get me wrong, Ashton Genty gonna be good in the NFL.
He gonna be the number one pick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't see anybody. Even though this is gonna be a hellified draft, I'm actually looking forward to April. This is gonna be a hellified draft, but I don't see him falling out of the top 2 or 3.
The only thing I
was about to say I can see him make.
It really depends on who has the number 1 pick is really what's going to be important. Well, so here's the thing.
I think he's going to go first round, but he's going to be low.
I think Prime is working out, trying to make sure that at least 2 of his boys can be together. Shiloh's going to be a second rounder. Shiloh really should have left last year because this year all it did was injuries. Well, they play different positions, so I can't. I would say if Shiloh dropped this year because of the injuries and all that, had he left last year, he would have been a first rounder. I think he falls into the second round this year. Shador and Travis are going to be first round picks.
Yeah,
the problem is, I agree, top 10. Now, and let's be real, there's not any quarterbacks for real coming out in this draft that are going to be higher than him. So for them to all try to end up on the same team is going to probably be null and void. Like, it's not going to happen.
Hey, you know what's crazy about this too? Since we're talking with Dion and his boys, I think this is totally different than what LeBron and his son.
No,
because football, they're gonna put you on your ass.
But see,
that's
people
full blown.
When people say nepotism, I don't care nothing
about stuff like that.
I think Bronny just had 30.
I'm about to say
Bronny just had 30.
Bronny just get the flag because he got into the school he had. The little motherfucker almost died.
Yeah,
and then he just ain't. You expect somebody to get drafted, putting no points. But I was like, bro, we got to be realistic. At that draft, from the first pick to the 60th pick was ass regardless. It was no really heavy hitters in there. So him being picked as a high risk, low reward type thing, or however you look at it, pick at 55 really didn't hurt them because he got to feel his way into, like he just said, the motherfucker just got 30 in the G League game. So he's starting to figure it out. It's just gonna take him time because he's not his daddy's size.
See, he's not his daddy.
That is what I'm saying. He's not him. A whole different type of player. And the type of player he modeled himself after, he said Drew Holiday. That is a 2-time champion. And a deciding factor of being a 2-time champion on both the Bucks and got traded to the Celtics and instantly won again. Mm-hmm. So the type of player he can be is not a bad player and is sustainable in the NBA. He just has to fully get there. But he got the tools and the right people in his corner to make it happen. And he's mature enough to block out all that bullshit so he could focus on what he needed to, because if he wasn't, he gonna fizzle out quick. They don't give a fuck about your daddy. Your daddy finna leave pretty soon anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But if he can hold his own, because I heard the Warriors tried to trade for him, but they wanted Bronny too. No, they wanted them to take Bronny.
The Lakers wanted them to take one.
But I don't believe, the only reason I don't believe that is because the Warriors looked at drafting Bronny at the 53rd pick.
Mm-hmm.
But out of respect for LeBron and him being able to make history, they passed on him and let LeBron and the Lakers get him at 55. Ain't no way they wouldn't have took him in the trade just to not get LeBron.
Yeah, it's something else
For a
with that.
year. I get to use you for the rest of the year. Maybe next year they would have got a ring out of that.
Yeah.
You got motherfucking Buddy Hield doing what he doing. You gonna pull the deal up to get up what Andrew Wiggins and somebody else. Curry still lighting that motherfucker up. You get a big man, shit, y'all good. LeBron don't got to do much.
Yep.
Right. Brian gonna put up 20, 25.
He still averaged 23 and 39. 23, like 9 and 8. It's motherfuckers that's just getting in the league not doing that.
Pat Spencer.
Pat, get it together.
Hey, but that man's probably making $1 million a year.
Shit, he making some thousands.
He making about 75 in the G League. G League motherfuckers still need to come work with me. Like, them motherfuckers don't get back shit. It's crazy, bro. NBA make that bread, that G League money. While we looking up shit, this is the last thing I'm looking up.
The average G League salary.
Average.
But I do think the Sanders boys. I think I think they're professionally ready.
And I think I agree. I think that, and to be honest, they were ready a long time ago.
Think?
You know? Oh yeah.
But
Because
even like I
thing.
said,
I was really just trying to be funny. The average G League salary is $38,621. I make more than that as a teacher.
Nigga, y'all need to come teach.
y'all some
You can coach
substitute
basketball or
teachers.
something. Shit.
The range is from 34,000 to 46. The top earners get 46,000. That is $22 an hour. I make $10 more an hour than that teaching.
Man.
You got to be really dedicated to want to make the NBA to go to the G League because.
Hey, minor league baseball players don't make much either.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. Niggas in college with NIL deals is making more than the NBA G League with the chance.
And what's crazy is a lot of those G Leaguers when they was in college, NIL wasn't a thing. Yeah.
Because they would have been there. Like I'll be looking. I'll get mad about that because I get mad about hearing the money the kids get now compared to the money that they did.
Oh yeah, I just seen
it's a
an
lot
NIL
of
deal.
Think about all the people back in the day. Think about NIL with the Fab Five.
SMU. Wait, look. Hold
Like,
on.
think about shit like that.
No, what's crazy is SMU and the Fab Five. SMU, which is Southern Methodist University in Dallas, Texas, in the late 80s, everything NIL is now, they were doing then. They were winning. They was paying players. The NCAA gave them what they call the death penalty. They had to miss a whole season. Then they gradually got back scholarships. This is the first year, like since 1980, anything, where they've made like a postseason like run. And think about it. We're talking about this shit happened in like 1983, 84.
I don't see the problem with players ever being paid
I
something.
don't see it either. Bro.
I don't see a problem with it now. Like my nephew is in the portal now, and you know he
the other boy from their team and that motherfucker too.
Man, you know he in the portal now, and the NIL. I don't think he's so much looking for money. He's looking for a starting position because that's what they got now. I just saw an NIL contract today. I can't think of the guy's name. Who
I ain't gonna lie. I reached out to some college players on some mixtape stuff. Some of them asked for a ridiculous amount.
Oh yeah,
some of them, I'm looking at it like
because you got to think about it. It's some kids on their team. A lot of people don't realize Travis Hunter's NIL deal is not necessarily for him. His NIL deal, he pays for 10 of his other teammates.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He pays for 10 of
He
10
paid for 50 people
Yeah.
to come see him accept his award.
Yep.
You making stupid money in college.
He said he was like,
What y'all
hey,
feel about his shit?
Nah, man. I was about to say, man, he was not raised on no Pope pimping.
I'm gonna say this though.
Nah,
These kids
Nah,
is
you
different,
don't-
man. These
Nah.
kids is different. Their relationships
Man.
different. They be. I met we FaceTime once, and next time you my gal. Like,
little dude did say he been with her for 5 years, so that would make it as his high school. Which is like,
But I'm just saying
this
that-
probably the girl that took that nigga virginity.
yeah, this first,
Type shit.
yeah.
And I was like, look, bro, she ain't even know she was supposed to stand up.
But I don't think that was we gotta assume we're assuming that there was like a class. Let's be real. A lot of this shit new.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So her even knowing that she should stand up may not be a thing.
That should be
sense.
net.
Everybody's clapping. You read the room. When I look up and see the people I came with standing up, and people clap. Once you hear hand claps, everybody knows you got. Unless Dora the Explorer was somewhere else, motherfucker, like that's just common. When I just do shit, I be noticing.
I'm gonna do this.
Case in point, black people running. I don't need to ask no questions for me to start running as well. Yeah. I'll figure out when we get to our destination. Clearly, something scared you niggas. I'm scared by default. I'm just running.
Yeah.
So no.
I'll just put it like this. Strike one, strike two. If you're my girl, and also too, I'm talking about being in a position of power and respect, which is Travis and man, openly disrespecting your man like that in public. Ooh, that's vicious.
He like her ass because that little motherfucker ugly, and he knew his options was far and few. He's like, if it wasn't for sports.
Yeah.
She
said some really off the wall shit.
Man, she said she wouldn't have talked to him. She ain't.
But it's a whole bunch of chicks like that.
But look, my thing is, you can feel that way. I used to say all motherfuckers out all the time. I just wouldn't say it publicly.
Yeah, you don't say that shit out loud.
During the interview.
That part.
That don't need to be said.
That part. You want to act like that in private in our home? Cool. All day long.
You know I ain't like your ass at first.
You know he in love because they matching pajamas.
Boy, he in love because he getting on them streams and telling motherfuckers, I better shut the fuck up, talk about him.
You make a girl in love.
Yeah. She got the gawk. She spitting on that thing.
That. Oh, it's not her with the sex tape. It's the other chick right now. The little cooking with Kaya.
It ain't real.
It's not real.
Because Twitter, if somebody got a leak sex tape, Twitter gonna let it be seen.
Oh yeah.
People just started saying that shit to get the engagement. I looked.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to see it.
Speaking of bad relationships, hip hop legends. I don't know. I use that term legend very loosely, but Papoose and Remy Ma out in these streets and
all I gotta say is Remy. Unless you bring in that Thule, leave that girl alone. She'll beat you the fuck up. Not saying you ain't got them hands, but Clarissa Shields, she trash. She gonna beat you the fuck up.
Yeah, she gonna beat you.
Unless you gonna shoot shorty, just let it go.
Like, I get it. I'm still kind of thrown off. Wasn't she? Ain't she still messing with the battle rapper dude?
That's what I ain't get. This is why I stay out of.
Like you was messing, you openly messing with the battle rap dude, and then now you back. You got a chick.
He just got braces, get that gap fixed. That nigga used to look like a mouse.
That dude's teeth, man.
He looked like the wood that a woodchuck chucks if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
He chucked a lot.
He chucked a lot like
wood, man.
He chucked the fist too when that nigga Papoose knocked his ass out.
Hey, bro, if I was a battle rapper battling him, I would spend 3 rounds making fun
just
of that
about his teeth. I don't even care about win. I'm like, bro, I didn't even come here to win. I really just came here to tell you how I feel about your teeth, and it really bothers me.
Hey, you know what? That's the second thing in life. Grown men over 25, no facial hair. Grown people over 25 with fucked up teeth. If you got a job with insurance,
I tell people all the time. Here's the thing about that. Because my grill fucked up. I don't even care. This was a personal decision I made a long time ago. Like I ain't changing this shit. Because everybody's like, me, go get the veneers and shit. And I'm like,
that I'm not doing. The most I'll do, which is what I do, is get braces.
I don't want braces.
But at a certain age, I'm not doing it because that shit hurt.
Yeah.
But veneers, because one of my teeth. Well, I remember when our teachers got him he got some teeth in. He was smart about it. He waited till the last. He always be going off on the kids.
Yeah.
The old dude. He waited till the last day where we're at the school and the kids already gone. They had their last day. Because when he walked in, your mouth still a little swollen. The motherfuckers out. I looked, I said, now, because I'm the one to flame everybody in the school. I got jokes for days. I don't care who you is, from the principal on down, I got a joke. He walked in, I said, no, it's the birds. It's the birds. That was the only size they had. There was no other models. because ain't no way in hell you got them big ass chiclets in your mouth for fun. And I was talking about smile, but he was just smiling. I was like, I said, I just want you to know, it's going to be a long first day when them kids come back to this school and they see you. Because he used to have no type of teeth in them. Then you just come back with a whole, it looked like the teeth they put on the Mr. Potato. He just ain't do the bottom. Like, you cannot get the bottom set at this point because you'll never be able to close your mouth again.
Mm-mm.
Like, the motherfuckers like that. Picture all of them STL roar squares without the STL roar. Just picture a whole curvature of the cross. I was like, you got the deluxe. You wild, my boy. I rocks with you, but don't do that no more.
Hey man, the last random topic. Congratulations to Mike Vick for becoming the head coach of Norfolk State University in Norfolk, Virginia. It's an HBCU. And the dog lovers have already taken to the streams to complain. How dare Norfolk hire somebody? And I'm like, hey, shut y'all ass up.
Y'all
probably voted for a felon.
Hold on, because I know who the dog lovers be. It be a couple people. Let me bring myself back. I'm sorry, y'all. I disappeared for a little bit. What's up, little dog? Still in the building. But for the dog lovers, it's usually some those of a pale pigmentation. Because I'm the ones that get the most mad at him about this dog shit. Everybody does fucked up shit. And then was his. He wasn't just going to find dogs. Is it right? No. Motherfuckers been fighting chickens for years. We don't get mad at the chickens. This nigga right now on the south side got a whole slew of chickens. Every time I pull up to the school, I see the chickens. So I know they look aggressive too. So I know he fighting them. We're not mad at the chickens. Let it go. That shit was, I don't know. I was in like fucking high school when that shit had to happen. Let that shit go.
Right.
Fuck them dogs, man.
They did it at the time.
They gone. Them dogs is corpses.
Do you realize that's what some of those dogs are bred for?
To fight. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. That's all I got to say about that. But, man, we finna play one more quick song for our commercial break. Then we got to get into our interview with Adam Murphy of Midwest Mixtapes in the motherfucking building. It's your boy Nico the Great.
Man, it's the Past Master.
Man, we on episode 61 of season 2, Midwest verse everybody.
She got 2 cups yelling, pull me up. Bitch, I'm hella lit. Shaking ass, busting out a short. Shorty hella thick. She got 2 cups yelling, pull me up. Bitch, I'm hella lit. Shaking ass, busting out a short. Shorty hella thick. She stupid thick. Shit, shorty stupid thick. She stupid thick. Shorty stupid thick. She stupid thick. Shit, shorty stupid thick. She stupid thick. She got 2 cups yelling, pull me up. Bitch, catch me outside. On that lemonade with the Dawn. That's her freaky side. This shit. Yeah, she the shit. She know she the shit. And if you don't get her what you want, you know she throw a fit. It's our Gucci, call it Lucy, think I love her. Juvenile, when it's in slow motion, I see double. Can tell she on the fluid work, I'm playing the way she move it. Only fucking with Captain Hook, she know the way I do it. Oh, she got 2 cups yelling, pull me up. Bitch, I'm hella lit, shaking ass, busting out a short, shorty hella thick. She got 2 cups yelling, pull me up. Bitch, I'm hella lit, shaking ass, busting out a short, shorty hella thick. She stupid thick. Whoa, shit, shorty stupid thick. She stupid thick. Whoa, shorty stupid thick. She stupid thick. Whoa, shorty stupid thick. She stupid thick. Whoa. 2 jobs she get, dough ain't enough, she get more. Feet matching the nails, I can tell she on go. That dude say make her slutty, she wildin' with her buddy. Tiny waist, little tummy, she know that pussy on yummy, she like. I in my dick, give a fuck about a bro. Nigga, fuck your baby daddy, give a fuck about a bro. She like, give a fuck about a bro. Nigga, fuck your baby daddy, give a fuck about a bro. shorty hella thick. She got 2 cups yelling, pull me up. Bitch, I'm hella lit. Shaking ass, busting out a short. Shorty hella thick, she stupid thick. Whoa. Shit, shorty stupid thick, she stupid thick. Whoa. Shorty stupid thick, she stupid thick. Whoa. Shit, shorty stupid thick, she stupid thick. Whoa. Shit.
You already know the vibes, man. You already know what it is. It's season 2, episode 61 with my boy Adam Murphy.
What up, though?
Midwest versus everybody. It's your boy NicoThaGreat.
Man, this is Past Master.
Man,
What's
we're
up
finna
with
get
you?
into this interview, man, real quick, man. We got, like I said, this is Adam Murphy of Midwest Mixtape, man. If you've been tuning into the show, it's about the 4th time he done been on here, man. We done talked to him. I don't even remember the first one. It had to be like 2020. I'm pretty sure. I started in 19. My first ever, I started in this studio February 5th, 2020. So it would have been 20 or 21. Maybe one of them. So. See, we finna go into 25. We still rocking, still ethnic more, man. We still sustaining out here. So, bro, for like I said, for all our listening viewers that do know you, don't know you, let everybody know who you are and what it is.
I am Adam Murphy, aka Jesse James, aka Tommy Howard. I am the CEO of MidwestMixtapes.com, Midwest Mixtapes Radio. And I market music. And not just market music. I help you artists get paid.
You heard that. Some of y'all not getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
Too many of y'all want to be famous. Y'all don't want the money. I want to work with people who want to get to the money.
That was the point.
Hey, that's what I thought so too most of the time.
So, Adam, man, what's been going on with Midwest Mixtapes and you since you've been on the show?
Man, got a new design for the site, which I normally do anyway every few years, do an upgrade on a little facelift type shit. But it's still the basic same easy click on, the full albums or the mixtapes. Got the single section, the video section, same old with that. The thing I really been concentrating on was Midwest Mixtapes Radio.
Okay.
And we pushing 100,000 listeners. 100,000 fucking listeners. Pardon the language.
Say it all.
Like I'm gonna pop a bottle when I hit that mark. Like
you ain't that far from.
Cause at the end, like.
Now is this like in total or like one?
No, this is a show.
A show. That's what I thought.
Yeah. It's a media-based station. There's only 8 hip hop and R&B internet-based stations that are media-based. When I say media-based, our station is popping up if you're, getting your spins on Hot 104 or any major radio, WGCI or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we're an important station, so it means something when we spin your shit. But yeah, started out the show with no fan base, like zilch. Like I think had like maybe 1,100 listeners, if that, the very first show ever. And this coming from when I asked the PD, the owner of the station, like, what's the average listeners on just a regular show, just no specialty show, but just a regular show. He was like, 30,000. I was like, ugh, I got ways to go, but it just kept going up, up. And I'm not doing nothing special either. Like as far as like marketing and promoting, I'm not doing like crazy Instagram ads or anything of the sort. I'm not like doing nothing. And if I can see anything from like Facebook, I don't get too many people sharing my shit other than the artists that that I'm playing. But
And me.
And you. Yeah, you.
That's my thing. I like doing that period though.
Yeah.
I'll share the shit out of people's shit. I won't even like the stat. I'll just share it.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that deep. Like just share it and keep it moving.
Exactly.
It literally takes like 2 seconds of your time. If that, like it really doesn't take much.
Yeah, and Chicago, the Chicago suburb is my main.
Okay, shout out to the birds.
Because we can hear on the website, the station is 103.7 The Beat. You can get the website. They got the mobile app, and I want to say the mobile app's like, I think, well over 10,000 downloads. And I'm probably being real low on that number too.
Okay.
And then got Alexa and on Roku as well.
Okay.
So he was able to show, because I'm always been big into analytics, and he figured out a way that I think it's some Roku numbers and shit. So I'm getting a lot of Chicago suburbs, which is like,
It's my area.
yeah.
Shout out to the birds.
The once again though, it's the consumer. That's that consumer base, and I'm into the people who just want to hear music. I'm not into the gossip of everything. You know what I'm saying? You don't see me posting too much of that shit. Like, you know, I might be making a smart ass troll type Facebook stat, but as far as like my Midwest mixtape shit, you're gonna see me just promoting music,
Right,
and sharing people's shit.
True
Other
shit.
than that, I don't like to be in that extra shit. That's I'm too old.
true shit. But so, damn, you really just went over there.
Oh, my bad.
Nah, you good. So I mean, bro. Speaking of your troll, he does this often on the net. People, you got to understand Adam to know when he just be fucking with people, and it be causing an uproar. I laugh at people that just have discourse in people's comment section, and the person that you posting about don't be saying shit. They just be laughing the whole time.
I be emojiing the shit out
Bro,
there.
that's what I do to people. I find it fun. It's like a pastime for me. But with the music scene here, man, STL, what you feel like is missing, like from this scene?
Man, not everybody's together on one accord.
I agree on that.
Like too many participation trophies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really think there's way too many participation trophies. And for, other grown men to describe me as mean, it's like, y'all ain't ready for this industry for real. Like, there's people up here who cut, like, oh, you ain't got the check, click. I ain't trying to hear from you. I ain't trying to talk to you until the check is clear. Or that Cash App went through, or the PayPal went through, or the Zelle went through. They ain't trying to hear you. They're not trying to talk to you.
So what do you think could bring, like, what do you think could bring everybody together? Like, I saw a post the other day and they had all these artists from St. Louis from different time periods. And I'm like, I saw plenty of names that I know of that wasn't on this list. So how do we get everybody on the same page?
Oh, that goes back to even that stuff. Like, not everybody's on the same page, man. There's really, honestly, there's levels to this stuff.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. Like, there's levels to this stuff. There's some people who they make great music, but they goofy looking as fuck. And they're only gonna go so far. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's like you gotta figure out your lane. What your image is that you're going for. Not everybody's gonna make it. And be just realistic with yourself. There's nothing wrong with being a superstar artist amongst 3 or 4 cities. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
I would love to work with an artist that I know is clearing 100,000 a year. You can't tell me you ain't gonna be cool making 100,000 a year just making music.
Mm-hmm. If cool with that at a job, then you can still do what you love and get paid.
Yeah. I just think also too, I think people need to be more realistic with themselves and with their budget as well. Be realistic with that. But I really think it still comes down to the behind the scenes people coming together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good now to see like Oli verses with the in the living room stuff.
Yep.
That was big time needed. You got Vanguard kid, Zoe Vanguard with the smoke and talk. That's real tough. You guys to me, even with the podcast, even on the tier level, y'all up here. I'm not saying these other guys ain't up here, but they're not up here. They still got time. They got to build their shit.
Put some time in. How to put some hours.
It's about consistency.
When you're here 5 years, 5 years straight.
But it's just even like getting artists to realize, like, boom, I gotta make sure I hit all the right podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Hit all the right people spreading my music. Having the right people talking about your music. Because I've had people hit my inbox like, damn, Adam, did you really just say that about such and such? It's like, damn, I realize how many people listen, and it's just like,
oh, somebody got a question for you. Are the gatekeeper rumors true?
what kind of gatekeeper?
I guess they talking about the St. Louis.
You feel I'm a gatekeeper? Y'all think
no, I'm talking about just the music scene. I've been seeing people talk about gatekeepers.
Gatekeepers. I don't believe in gatekeepers. One is because I've gone off on a lot of people have said, oh, that's a gatekeeper. If you have a fan base and whatever you do, them are the gatekeepers at the end of the day. It's the fans. Quit being mad about somebody not playing your shit or you're not on somebody's list. Be mad that these fans aren't talking about you. Why are you worried about another rapper talking about you or not? That's just weird.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be funny or rude or really. I just think it's weird. Like, why are you so concerned about somebody that, in all honesty, you're in competition with, talking about you or not?
Well, like, so maybe even the thought process of the industry itself, like the idea that we've interviewed some really solid artists.
Yeah.
Some artists that, you know what I'm saying, and some artists that we know have it. But for some reason, they're just not cracking that ceiling. And is the gatekeep there, the ceiling itself? Like, who is coming in and saying, all right, a Sexy Red is good versus taking somebody like Sexy Red or even Big Boss Vet. You know what I'm saying? Like the amount of push and pull that's that's happening, is that a realistic thing? Like, why don't we have way more artists from this generation out now from St. Louis?
Facts.
When we have so many talented people here.
Okay, cool. You know what? Let's go back to like all the big records that have come from our city. What have they been? Fucking fun. Even though Nelly's Down Down Baby was a drive-by, tell me that wasn't the funnest drive-by you ever heard about.
Yeah.
Shimmy, shimmy, Coco, what? Listen to it.
That's true, though.
It was fun. Right there.
Yeah.
Freaking Tipsy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ebony Eyes, even with the put it in your face.
Yeah.
We made it fun records. They're not making fun records. Sexy Red. Get it sexy. Get it. That's fun.
Yeah. Chicks going out there.
Big Boss Vets. Pretty girls walk like it's fun.
Mm.
You gotta know how to have some fucking fun. Even like, I'll even show you a great example. Go to the Bay Area in the 90s. They weren't making soft ass records, but they were making fun records. Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man. I got 5 on. Come on, man. They were making cool street shit. It wasn't the over top. Don't get me wrong. I like a nice drill record here and there and shit, but I'm not into disrespect and shit like that. I'm not into the snitching on yourself, because that's a lot of. That's just incriminating. I'm not into.
I see what you're saying though. Songs that make.
I think we missing fun records.
Yeah, that's how I feel like when my dude Cook song Susie.
Yeah, that's a fun ass fucking record.
Yeah, I just heard it, man. I was like, bro, you got something.
When you play this shit earlier, what I said? Oh, I know him for
Susie. Yeah, I'm like, hey, and I knew him, but it's just crazy seeing him even put out there, because I've been following him since I got here. He one of the people been on here a lot of times too, and I'm just like, bro, you make good ass music. Like, it's just getting the masses to catch on the way you need to.
But also too, it's also people don't travel anymore. They think they can do it all. Just because you are online, your social media is worldwide and all, doesn't make you worldwide. You're still local.
True.
Like every time.
I feel like that word is bad. Yeah, it's just a fact, people. You being local is not wrong, because everybody got to start somewhere.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with it at all. But I always try that. There's no reason why St. Louis, and I said this the other day, and people are always tripping out. I don't understand what I'm saying. Like, St. Louis and Kansas City really should be running the independent industry. In
You say that
Indianapolis
shit
too.
all the time.
It's geography. We nearly the 8 states around us that we touch, plus Missouri, that's 9. Let's just throw in Indiana in there. That's 10. That's 20% of the fucking country.
Mhm.
And if you travel to each state, you send in your music in a totally different, completely direction.
Mhm.
I fuck you good.
Yeah.
It's and also too anything you come down to. What the Italian dude told Frank Lucas? Distribution. Anything and everything. That's what I told KB365 a couple years ago when we were heading down to Atlanta. I was like, you don't learn anything from me, man. Learn 2 things. Understand your consumers, how to get your shit to those consumers. Sure. Be about your distribution.
I mean, it's people. It's a lot of people that don't got these crazy fan bases, but sustain because of shit like that. You got motherfucker like Currency, years on the scene. It's like to us, he a big celeb. A lot of people ain't never heard his music, but he got a core fan base that rock same shit with like Smino.
Jeff Life
Got a core fan base that's around because I'm a part of that. That's like.
At his new joint, I put that. I finally put up a Smino project on Midwest Mixtapes. That Nirvana joint.
Oh, Nirvana, I fucked with it.
That was like, yeah, okay.
But like New Orleans, my favorite. Bro. I ain't go like he always been my top person for the past few years since I got hip to him when he dropped Black Swan.
When he performed at the damn soccer game, dog, that crowd was huge.
I can believe it, bro. Dude is different. And he is like most people like he from Hazelwood, graduated Hazelwood Central, 2012. He just got his break because he moved to Chicago, and then popped up.
Hey, you know
me
what's
here,
crazy?
him was back home.
You know what's crazy? Because how much love Smino gets, I'm not saying there's nothing about, but everyone knows in St. Louis, like he really got his break when he was in Chicago. Now, my guys, we all got our break in Chicago. When we came back here, people was looking at us like, oh, nah, y'all ain't here. Y'all not gonna say, y'all Chicago. And it's like, no, really, we're from here. We just.
But you couldn't deny him where he's from. Like, he still shows St. Louis. It's just like, bro, I went to school here. Like, I came out here I had to try something different. And I came across him just listen to a random playlist.
But that's also shows you the power of Chicago. And I always try to tell people how much, like, I don't run to Atlanta. I go to Chicago first.
Chicago's a major. Hell, Chicago's the only place you can go get a passport same day. This ain't no little place to be at. Like, it's the only place in the world you can get a passport that day.
Yeah.
And be gone.
I've seen people do it. I've told people to do it.
But you're gonna get that shit right there.
But nah, I love Chicago. But nah, St. Louis, they need to do better as far as behind the scenes. Like, there's no reason why. And you've done it before, so I definitely appreciate you. Just hey, you're a new artist. Oh, you should check out such and such if you don't know nothing about it. If at the least you ain't got the money to do all the other services with them, at least get your music on the site.
Yeah, bare minimum. People click on these shit.
Right at the end of the day, it's like this just simple conversations like that.
I was putting artists on that shit. They ain't had nothing to do with it. Yeah. It was like me and him worked out. Somebody's like, yeah, bro, for this, just send me this. I'll put your videos on. Bet. I'm paying for y'all songs to be put on this site because I just want my video seen. I don't care about y'all songs. But it's my work being seen too. Right. I think what is a good track.
Yeah.
I ain't asking nothing for them. It wasn't a part of no package. I could have just easily factored it in. But I'm like, what's me taking $10 from one of y'all videos or whatever I'm paying for this $20 here, adding this shit up here and just like, bro, you can do that. Say less. Send the link, send the name. He got me. He send it, let me hear it. I know when it's on there when I see it on Twitter. Yeah. Now I'm gonna start sharing it and getting it out
there. Yeah. And you know what? Also, too, I think the internet's too crowded. There's nothing going on in the street. Go back to old school with the posters and the flyers. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, I ain't seen nothing like that in years. Like when you think about just like I grew up in the street side records era, where you go to the record store and it wasn't just like big artist posters on the wall. It was local people. Like that's what the first time I heard Nelly was in a street side records. And this was before I was in high school, so this was before Country Grammar. Mm-hmm. I'm like, And I saw a flyer. I'm like, oh, okay. So when I saw his name again, I'm like, oh, I recognize that. I recognize dude.
I remember being in them stores as a kid back home.
Yeah, I definitely, also too, it goes back to, also, people always complain about their algorithm and all that. Create your own one.
Facts.
Create your own.
To the point where people search you, so they put you in the algorithm. That's what gets you there. People search you and looking you up. Now you getting tossed into their friend shit and their friend shit and so on and so forth.
Exactly. I think that with them flyers and posters, it's taking it back. Take it back to the old school. Because hell, even this past summer when I went up to Chicago, I went to hit the college station. Then I got with my guys with Illinois radio. But the college was nothing but a block or two away from what's the White Sox Park?
Kaminsky.
Dog, when I had like 30 posters. I went outside the main building. It was in the student center. They all had these walls, and they clearly, even this college said, hey, hang your posters on here. There was like 4 of them. Boom, make sure that it was there. Hit the, for 2 blocks that way. I hit the damn each corner light.
Mm-hmm.
Went over by the, what's the train called? What do you guys call the train up there?
Train.
Yeah, went over there.
Red line.
By the exit, the entrance, boom, had put 4 I'm eating. My little cousin came with me. He was on some intern stuff with me. And we sitting there eating. Dude called me from the radio people. He was like, hey, man, you went to town on the posters, bro. I just started laughing. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, you're supposed to do that shit. I was like, I just left, your shit. I was near your campus. Why wouldn't I want to have my business and everything?
We ain't got no street teams no more, man.
Street teams, man.
Oh,
a lost art.
A lot of people don't realize. Hey,
beautiful thing back in the
shout out to FSU, man. A lot of people don't know, man. I got a little history. I'm a jack of all trades. I've done a little bit of everything, man. Shout out to FSU, man. It was a group of us back in like late 90s, early 2000s. My boy B had a group called FSU. Fuck something up, and that was our crew. And we were a street team. So, to me, when I was on the team, the epitome of we made it. I was on stage with T.I.
Oh yeah, I was in the ANT group.
In 2002, I'm on stage at the pageant with T.I. Dude, I took T.I. to Northwest Plaza, bro. I took him to Northwest Plaza. My boy B called me, he said, hey, T.I. in town. We got to do this. We got to take him here. We got to take him there. We ended up, I think what was that called? The Limelight over on Broadway. We took him there. We took him across that bridge. Bro. I got T.I.
Did you take him to Gus's?
No, we didn't take him to Gus. We took him Northwest Plaza. We took him to Limelight. We went somewhere else because the radio station had us meet somewhere. But we took him all there, man. That it was right after 24s that dropped. 24s. It was right after that drop because he signed my poster. He was like, "Hey." I was like, man, what you want? I was like, man, can I get autograph? He's like, hell yeah. He signed the poster. I had that poster in my college dorm room for hellas.
Man, what's crazy about street team stuff is I was in Chicago pretty much all the time from 03 through 06. And then that's when I started, we had finished up what we had done recording up there type shit. And we said all right, let's, figure out who's who around here and shit. And this when, I'm sitting here telling people about the internet. They looking at me like, man, it's about the street. It's about the street. The street teams. You got the street team. And I'm just laughing. And they looking at me like, I'm looking like, nah, bro. I learned the street team in Chicago.
Yeah.
Western.
Yeah.
Western.
Yeah.
Western. From North Pole all the way to the Wild Hundreds. Yeah. I learned how to street team. And so when my first major thing that I got to do here in St. Louis was big campaign that I had was Royal Blunts, all the blunt wraps. And this is some stuff that the person who hooked me up with it, they're like, this is only going to last maybe 6 months. Man, that shit lasted me for 4 years. I was that good. And I'm talking regional managers were calling me like, hey, what are you doing? Just going to these stores. And then at the same time, I've got the Midwest mixtape shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had that shit everywhere. So, but nah, I think street scene, behind the scenes, people get together and just artists get out your feelings. Quit. You know, won't like. Now I know everybody don't have the same experiences with everybody and shit, but get your own experience with people. You know, because at the same time, there's some people here in St. Louis that I definitely just don't like. But at the same time, if someone asked me about them, I would tell them, you know, hey, if they're detrimental to what you're trying to get done, yeah, work with them. Fuck what. We're not talking about somebody who molested my kids or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not that serious. This music we're talking about.
True.
It ain't that serious to me.
True.
So.
So I mean, bro, if you were to give words of advice to up and coming artists, man, just something real quick to them to get their journey started, kind of help them, by what would that be?
So let's just say you're at the point, you know who you are as an artist, like you have your image, you have the sound that you want, and all that type shit. Figure out what your consumers like about you. Fuck your family, fuck your boys. That Joe Blow who don't know you is just a fan of the fucking music. That guy that's listening to you on his commute to work, listening to you on his commute home from work. Just worry about that. Understand your consumer. That to me is the main thing I ever learned in the music business, to understand your consumer. Because just even like I was laughing with TWO the other day because he had made a list. It wasn't a top list or anything. It was just people he listens to from St. Louis. And I was just fucking with him about not having my guys on there, you know, Lyrical Warfare. And it's just like, well, you know, Adam, we only hear you talking about them and saying, and I know that and I get that. But at the same time, I know I can go on eBay, sell one CD, and it takes you guys, some of you artists, probably 2-3 years just to equal the one CD I just sold for $400 to somebody in Europe. So I understand I understand my consumer fan base.
Hey, I heard that.
That leads to number 7. It says, why does it seem like some artists here in St. Louis are reluctant to utilize your platform? And for those interested, how can they benefit from Midwest Mixtapes?
Why would they be reluctant? They really scared because I can really put them up on a real level. Like really can put them there. Like literally, shit, Nico. How many times do I always hit you up? Hey, I'm about to go out of town. Last trip I went to Louisville was with my man Dorian. He put out the F&F record. He put out this latest Ice Cube project. This Busta Rhymes shit. Like, this dude is connected. He is that fucking guy. He helps artists get to where they need to go. What's his name? The YG Marley kid. Lauryn Hill and the Marley son. That Job Praise Allah record. That's his. That's his company. That's it, distributing that shit. Like, okay. Dude, like, these are the people who I get to talk to. These people pick up the fucking phone for me. So I was like, yo, I can really put you in that spot. But you gotta want that. Yeah. And a lot of these cats, they
talk. They don't really.
Yeah, they really do. They I think they scared. But as far as like why work with me, figure out a fan base, to figure out how to like even do it like say the 9-to-5 type artists. You know, we're not all rich. I get it. But like my man Gutta Israel, who was I just did
had him up here last month.
I did some consulting for him. And now what he has now is a nice way to, if he drops a record, some basic stuff get done on his own without it costing him too much money other than some of his time, maybe a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there type shit. But he can, after he's done doing that, he can hit me up on some real heavy marketing type shit.
Yeah.
Instead of just some basic, you know, hey, I need on the site and what do I do now? You know, boom. I set him up with a college radio list. Like, yo, here's a blog list, you know, boom. Like, here's some, do your own PR real quick before you go pay someone that $5,000. You know, see what you can do on your own. See what college stations you can get rolling on your own. You know, boom. Even just like with the college station, years ago, happened to be Chingy, and I understand this Chingy. It's a little easier for somebody who has a top 40 hit. I get it, but his team got at me one time. I sent them the college radio list. Next thing I know, boom, I'm seeing his one hype man who's I'm real cool with. Hey, we're heading up to LSU. Hey, we got a show at such and such college. Now we got to like he was getting.
Yeah, they don't realize there's nothing like getting booked for homecoming. There's nothing like getting booked for homecoming.
I guarantee you, what Lincoln you guys probably had some decent name people come out there and perform and shit.
Future back in the day.
You know what I'm saying? And I already know.
I'd have been on stage with God.
And I promise you, each one of them guys got paid at least $3,000 or $4,000 to be there.
Shit,
but you know, I'm just saying though, your school has activity. They have an activity director. They have money for this. They have like there's ways to get paid off this shit.
Especially now, like you can go look up on TikTok, look up homecoming release videos. Like the schools make a big ass showing to even announce who's coming for homecoming, and they rolling out 10 artists.
I'm just like what I'm saying though, man. Just you can if you put in the simple work, there's ways to get paid off this shit way before you have to really do all the big stuff. Because like even I remember going down to Atlanta a couple years ago with my man KB365. We had the Foo Nasty record.
Yeah, I did a video for it.
Yeah. We had great internet radio numbers. We had, boom, we had some XM spins. We had some Hot 104 spins, and I'm telling them when we're going down to this coalition conference, like, hey, don't trip on these other artists seem like they're getting more shine or whatever. I was like, trust me, your numbers, the stuff that matters, they're going to kiss ass, or we don't have to kiss ass. They're already going to be able to tell that we work. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just put in the work. Don't get caught up in the fame. But at the same time, better learn how to make some money.
Okay. So, which you pretty much tapped into majority, I would say mass majority of music in the Midwest region. Who are some artists you feel like we should look out for right now?
Who we're looking out right now? Yeah, up on Flint, Michigan.
I know about Flint, yeah.
I like Louis Ray.
Okay.
I like RMC Mike. Rio, the young OG, he just got unlocked.
Okay, yeah, I heard about him.
Now, he was I think he broke out because he had a record with Lil Yachty.
Okay.
So, but yeah, them guys, there's a Y&J up there.
Michigan got a little wave going right now.
Yeah, dude, you know what? I went to Flint. I was up there a couple summers ago. And go back what I was saying before. Have fun making your records. Mm-hmm. You go listen to a lot of their shit. They cracking jokes in their records. They're just having fun. They actually have records called just talking shit. And they're just going back and forth, trading bars with each other. And half the time, this sounds like your mama joke type shit.
No.
Like just a roast cipher, but without the roasting of each other type shit.
What was that song? Hey, you remember that shit?
Looking Boy?
Looking Boy. Hell yeah.
Point them out. I just listened to that shit the other day.
Yeah. Oh, man. Flint, Louis Ray, though. Louis Ray, RMC Mike, whatever's coming out of Flint. J Renee, shout out to her. She cool. My girl, Jada Ali, she dope up there. There's a singing chick from Detroit, Nisha.
Okay.
Sexy as fuck. But man, she got some vocals. I'm talking vocals. Chicago, I'm rocking with Mellow Bucks. I like her shit.
I like her.
I like Mellow. G Herbo's last project wasn't too bad.
I fucked with her. Love. Once he got on beat, couldn't tell people when he got with that girl. Tyann, the people didn't realize that was Fabulous' daughter.
Oh no shit.
So his baby mama's Fabulous' daughter. So I'm like, I could tell when he put out an album, I was like, you've been around Fab. I could tell you done got your wordplay together a lot better. I'm like, what better person than to have
Mhm.
one of the best wordsmiths as far as in his time, like as far as with wordplay.
Yeah.
So I was like, I saw the progress, the growth in his bars.
There's a kid from Dayton that I like. His name is Juvie 2 times. He's
They
real.
run out of names.
I'm tired
We
of
have
this.
used all the good names. I realized we used all the good names by 2015. After that, it's been a slippery slope. You hit a couple of them that's good, a couple of them like, I don't know what made you do that. Can't believe that's where you're going with it.
Indianapolis got this one kid I like a lot. His name's TGI Free. He's dope.
Thank God I'm free. I like that. It's creative.
It's something of that sort. But man, dude makes some hot shit. Man, there's really nothing out of KC. Like that's underground. Sleazy World Go. He dope. I've messed with him.
Shit in
But
Casey, tall tees. Tall tees and random barbecue. That don't be as good as they think.
Facts.
Tall tees.
I love KC, so I ain't.
Don't get me wrong, I fucks with KC, but them niggas weird. I've always said that. I went to college with hella people from KC.
Yeah, you did. So I already know what you
motherfucker
mean.
From Kansas City, when I say it's a few of them that'll slip through, but it's a lot. When I went to that Foot Locker and saw the 4 for 20 tall teams, and it was like 2015. I was like, yep. Dorothy, we're not in Kansas. We are in Kansas still. I was like, these niggas still weird. That's why y'all crime so high. You niggas still. St. Louis crime high because people grew up eating emos, thinking that shit was supposed to be right. And KC crime high because them niggas are still wearing tall tees and fizzle dancing. I'll never forget talking. My first person I met named KC was a girl named Kristen in Chicago. And she was in my room. We was chilling. Like, motherfuckers knew I danced and shit. She was like, you ever heard of the fizzle dance? And I'm like, the fuck is that? So she was like, let me play something. She hooked up to my speaker, played some shit, started doing it. I was like, it's like the sexy meter was just going down.
He said the sexy.
What the fuck is going on? I said, baby, you okay? What do you do? Then I got to college, then it made more sense. So now you're in the party just doing that shit. It's cool drunk, but to make it make sense, to do it sober, it's just like, you really? This is what y'all just been doing.
Hey, but the Dizzle dance, what is it? Fun.
Yeah.
Fun always wins.
Fun is going
That's
to
why I
win.
said fun stop being in the club when niggas stop dancing. When the club been more about sitting in booths and drinking and looking cute and taking pictures
And hookahs.
versus motherfuckers leaving out that bitch drenched.
Man.
Right.
I used to have to come up out of shirts in a party.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
my beater turned. I miss them type of parties. Them was the real parties. I don't like this shit now. Just a bunch of cute motherfuckers in the club.
Yeah, they're not having too much fun.
Yeah, it's not fun.
They went the Beano. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't like.
Like when you knew it wasn't no point of wearing your good shoes in the club.
Yeah, now I'm out here dressed to the nine before because I done paid $350 for this little area. Nah, bro, bring that shit back. I did a booth for Rebirth. I don't know how the booths work here. I was mad about doing it. Not gonna say mad, but I was like, that ain't my thing. Like, that's what you want. I'm with it. So I got the booth. What I liked about it, and shout out to In Love Memphis. It's a place we went. Say the booth was $350. But really, the booth, they gave me a $200 credit to whatever I was gonna get that night out of that $350. So I mean, and I ain't real. At first, I thought it was just for drinks. I was gonna buy a bottle. It was only me, Bree, and her homegirl from college was in town. I'm like, bro, all three of us is not finna kill a 50 tequila.
Nah.
And I'm like, we're gonna be hurt if we do. So I'm like, then the tequila bottle was $300. So I would have paid that extra. They would have took $200 off. I'd have paid $129 still on top of the $350 I'm already paying. I was like, man, we could just get drinks. So I'm thinking getting drinks, but I realized I bought on that motherfucker $200. I got a hookah, 2 fish and fried plates. Bree had about 5 rounds. My friend had like 3. I had like 2, 3. I only came out of an extra $39, and I gave her a $15 tip. So I paid $54 on top of the. In total, if you add what I paid, then I paid $400. But I act like if I would have came in there just paying admission and then just buying shit, I feel like I would have spent like that. So I was like, if all booths ain't doing that in the clubs, they should.
Because hell, 5 drinks gonna.
Hey, at least if you out of town too, you having a booth. You ain't got to
That's
worry
the
about.
I wouldn't do that. I'm not gonna pay booth for a nigga I said this on my Facebook page. I just sent you. You was just in the comment section.
He was just in my
Right.
feed.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
why,
I don't wanna look
I'm
next.
VIP for a nigga I'm gonna be next in traffic with. Hey, so man, what's next for Midwest Mixtape?
Man, that 100K.
it's coming.
That 100K. And then after that, I think I want to start maybe a YouTube.
Okay.
Everybody keeps asking, do the YouTube. But at the same time, I know my personality ain't for everybody.
Mm.
And I might say something that might get me canceled.
You liable to. You liable to.
But yeah, I would probably say the YouTube. But also, too, I want to eventually, man, get to a point of doing like a Midwest tour with a Midwest Mixtapes.
Okay.
And get with some promoters and whatnot. But at the same time, some of these, it's been hard to get it going because after all these years, I'm more cool with people on a cool tip than on a business tip sometimes. So when I'm seeing they're doing stuff, I'm hitting them up on the like, yo, like, damn, couldn't holler at me before. Like, this is what we were talking about. Like, come on, what the?
Yep.
Oh man, my bad, bro. You know, it's like, man,
I get what you're talking about.
like, man, I want to make some money with y'all.
Well,
Or help y'all make some money, make y'all shit look better than just some local shit.
I hear it.
That's one thing I don't like about St. Louis, man. Like y'all sometimes try to play me like I'm some kind of local yokel. And there's nothing local about what I got going on.
Good shit. And it ain't like I said. I'll do about this shit in high school, and I ain't never came to everyone until we connected on social media. I would have never known. And
Yeah.
then after that, I used to be telling them I'm talking about big cuz. Oh yeah, I know who do. So it's just like you just be tired of the same shit. Man.
But yeah, nah. Other than that, yeah, just once again minding my business and shit. You know, I want to say this coming year will probably be the last year I get behind an artist. Like I got a couple projects coming with Dub.
Okay.
I got a nice EP full of just nothing but Dave the King beats.
Okay, I remember him.
So it's called King Dub. He's already, started with the recording of that. Then he also got his American Outlaw project that he's
We
doing
gotta get him on here.
with the crank. I told him I was going to be down here. I told him to swing by if he could. Then he's got the project with the Kranzberg. I think that's the right name.
Yeah,
With
Kranzberg Theater.
Yeah, with the music in the intersection and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of good stuff coming with that. And that's another thing working with Dub for me is he knows how to get his own shows. He knows that's some of me that I'm not into. I'm not trying to book shows. I just don't want to deal with that aspect for real. And that's probably another reason why I've never done like a showcase tour type shit. I just don't want to deal with the headaches of that shit. So he does a lot of stuff. He makes up stuff I'm weak at. He makes up for stuff that he's weak at. I make up for. And also
That's
too,
a good partnership.
yeah.
Team coming together, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, bro, where can our listeners and viewers find everything Midwest Mixtape?
Man, everything is Midwest Mixtapes.
Yeah, I heard
Flat
that.
out. Everything Midwest Mixtapes. If it ain't, it's the Piggy logo.
Y'all
The Piggy Bank logo. That's it.
heard it.
And that cassette tape is mine. I don't care what anybody says. The cassette tape is mine. Anybody using that cassette tape anywhere, any fashion, y'all took it from me.
I heard it. Heard it here, man. Before I let you go, gotta pass you over to the past.
Man, you know how it go, man. You done been through this thing before, man. Study long, study wrong. It's time for the rapid fire.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Favorite movie?
What I'm liking right now, give me Young Guns.
Favorite artist of all time?
Favorite artist. Oh my goodness. Kingpin, Skinny Pimp.
Favorite food?
Mexican.
Favorite album of all time?
Favorite album. Nirvana. The one with the little baby in the pool. I can't think of what the name is, but it's got
I know
Teen
what you're talking
Spirit.
about.
Or the one with Teen Spirit on it?
What is that? Never mind, or no
I
doubt,
know
or
the
something
name, but
like
I
that.
know
But
the
you know what I'm
album
talking.
cover.
Yeah, but yeah, give me Nirvana.
Dream city or country to visit?
Ooh, I got to go home to Aruba this past year. That was beautiful. It felt good looking at people that looked like me.
Most influential person in your life?
Oh man, that's my girl Jarrell.
If you had one wish, what would it be?
Give me my nephew back.
Oh, wait, last one. Y'all, the holidays is here, man. 2 more. Favorite Christmas song of all time?
Oh man. Man. The only one that keeps popping in my head is just Mariah.
Mm.
I don't want to say it's necessarily my favorite, but that's you think of Christmas songs, you think of
The
Mariah.
fact that she literally has a song that comes back every year.
She make like 3-4 million a year off that.
Just that
For
song.
just them 3 months, them couple months. Motherfucker Sexy Red just put on a Christmas song. It's hell fun.
Glorilla did too.
Big Boss
No,
Fett
that's
did.
what it was. Glorilla.
Big Boss Fett did too.
I ain't know. I ain't Sexy Red didn't do it. It was Glorilla. I saw the song.
Favorite Christmas movie of all time?
Oh man, Home Alone.
Easy.
Christmas Vacation. You ain't never seen that movie?
I seen none of the National Lampoon.
Hey, you gotta watch that movie, bro. When I tell you that movie is hilarious, bro.
Out of all the National Lampoon, like that's just
that's the best one.
Yeah, I would say because most of that stuff is corny type joke type stuff to me. I don't like corny, but the Christmas one is not.
I'm gonna have to go look it up.
That one's good. I fucks with that.
Oh yeah.
Well, people, we wrapped up 2024 with the good man, Adam Murphy of Midwest Mixtapes. I don't know who will be here for that first episode of 2025. It may not be nobody. It may just be us. I think that's how we'll bring the year in. But we will not be here next week on the 24th. I will be out of town in Aurora. I don't know if I'll be there, but I'll be out of town. And then New Year's Eve.
I'm gonna be drunk.
Yeah, if we did an episode, it would be really bad. Because I don't know what I'm gonna be drunk, but I'm gonna turn up that night probably. So no.
What's that name brand? Great wine bottles.
Welch's.
Yeah, they got a couple bottles already waiting.
Okay. Shout out to the Welch's. Shout out to the Welch's. I feel like being the punk that was drunk as a skunk.
Hey, before we sign off, next week, happy 42nd heavenly wedding anniversary to my parents. 42 years of marriage would have been next week. And happy 75th birthday to my dad. Happy heavenly birthday, Dad. Next week, we won't be on the air, so I wanted to publicly show my love for them and how Christmas has always played a role in our household. So it's gonna be a tough week for you, boy. I ain't gonna lie, but shit, I'm still gonna be happy because it's Christmas. Goddamn it, everybody that know me know I love Christmas.
Well, I got 3 more. After tomorrow, I got 3 more days if you included. But them kids, I'm almost done with them. Fuck them. Y'all kids get on my nerves. Some of them cool. A couple of them assholes. The rest of y'all can go home for 2 weeks. It's your boy Nico the Great.
It's the Past Master.
We do this wonderful thing called Post a Podcast. It mean it rain, sleet, or snow.
We in this house.
We're going to provide you with wonderful news. Try to drop a couple jewels. And I'm still trying to locate all the Miss Blues Clues.
Fuck you,
That nigga
Steve.
Steve lost on his way to rehab. And we get about this thing.
That's all the